I mean, okay, so to give you guys some tea of how it started. So I'm sick. I have a bad cold, so I'm home. So most of the time when I'm home, I'm sick. I can't hear that girl Henny because she's during the daytime, right? Everybody's coming in. Thank you for everybody coming in. I mean, y'all all come in for that girl Henny. Y'all don't know me though, but thank you for coming in. And I appreciate everybody that's here, to be honest with you, even though I'm teasing you guys. Thank you for coming in. So anyway, so I'm homesick today and bad cold and the sinus and everything like that. So most of the time I don't hear that girl Henny. So today, since I'm in bed, I'm watching and I see that that girl Henny is talking about Dave. And I'm not gonna say his real name. I know who he is, but he's Dave and I call him Diddy Escort. I'm here in my bed, minding my own business, and blame this young that girl Henny. Cause I'm over here minding my business.
Me?
Blame that girl Henny. I'm minding my business, not feeling well, sick as a dog. And all of a sudden I'm watching her live and she's talking about old boy, Dave. Dave is in the picture on TikTok, but Dave is the guy that went viral for being Diddy's escort. And I have to say that I particularly took homage to Dave. And I think that's why he's pissed off at me. And I said it clearly because I felt that Dave came across to me. I didn't want to attack Dave, so I didn't make any real lives about him. But I didn't like how Dave came across because I felt that Dave was being very funny when he accused Cassie of being pretty much the ringleader and Diddy being the poor innocent man that couldn't make a decision. It was all Cassie's fault. Once he came across like that, I didn't particularly like Dave as a survivor. I didn't like the fact that when the two key points for me with Dave is the fact that Dave was like, oh, Cassie raped him on her cycle. I'm like, yo, as a woman, I don't know about everybody else, but as a woman, I know how I feel when I'm on my cycle. I'm not trying to grape nobody or have any sex on my cycle. So when he said that, that was the first thing that sprung me. I mean, that had me concerned about his story. And I understand that men could be survivors. I'm not saying that men cannot be survivors. I'm just telling you what my issue with Dave initially was. Like, I'm not taking up this fight. And I'm on part of many panels. And one of the panels that I was on, they took homage of me saying that I'm not on Dave's side because they said, guys, if you are on YouTube and you do not on Instagram and you don't hear me, please let me know. In fact, because nobody's telling me. Let me check.
Why you do that?
Yeah.
Let me say this. Um,
Give me 1 second. In fact, I need to run to the ladies' room. So go ahead
okay,
and
go ahead.
talk. I'll be right back.
So the first time I heard his story, I was like, whoa, they're coming out in numbers. Because, right, we saw The Punisher, we saw Rico, we saw all of them coming out and starting to do their interviews. And when he first came out, I was like, oh, wow, it's really coming out. It's really going down. But then as I began to listen and the more I began to pay attention, something just didn't sit right. Um, as you guys know, I already told y'all earlier that I read his book and that basically, let me tell you this. He gives his book out in his interviews. There's just a few things that you don't know about because he's not speaking about it or talking about it in these different interviews that he's doing. But in my opinion, from my perspective and watching things, and a lot of you guys have, noticed the same thing, it's a lot of contradictions that go on. So today, while I was live, I had caught wind last night, just to give y'all a recap of an interview that his ex-girlfriend Francina Evins did with King World. And so I listened to some of it. I couldn't listen to all of it because, once I started hearing what she was saying and saw some of the things that were put up, like the text messages, I went to TikTok and started looking for her to see what her side of the story is. And then I found his page on TikTok and I noticed that he's been talking about this for a very long time. So I clicked on a couple of videos. And like I told you earlier, I hadn't really gone through to see what he had on his page. I just saw a couple of things and wanted to start talking about it because I felt like it was a topic worthy of being spoken on. I mean, we see he has this lawsuit against Cassie and Diddy. and we hear his accusations and his claims that he's making, but you have something else going on in your personal life. And so
I'm back.
I went ahead and kept going through, and I did a live today. And I spoke about what I found.
Mm-hmm.
And while we were going down his page, I saw a video clip that he had put up. It was a picture of me. And then he was like, oh, the BBW something, something. These are the caliber of women that
Yes.
are mad at me. And so when I saw that, I'm like, first of all, I embrace my BBW because I'm beautiful.
Yes,
So
you
I
are.
really don't care. And it's not even a matter of my outer appearance. I know that I have a beautiful spirit. So I'm not even worried about what he had to say about me, sweetheart. So I decided, since you want to play games and you want to post me on your page and you kind of seem like you want to come for me, I'm going to show you who I am. Because as I said earlier today, That Girl Henny is not just a name. I'm that girl. And when me and Henny Legal and even some of my media PIs, shout out to the media PIs, shout out to the snipers, shout out to Legal, shout out to the editing team that I have. Um, when we get to digging and going on you,
Mm-hmm.
we get to
Sure.
digging and going on you.
Yep.
And we got to digging and going on him so much so that I'm going to tell y'all, or y'all will hear later, what I confronted him with at some point in time, because I don't want to tell too much. But basically, needless to say, a lot of you that were in this live earlier,
And TikTok.
y'all
Yeah.
were feeling a way about
Mm-hmm.
him coming for me. And I love my Henny gang. It's almost time to mob down, just so y'all know. It's almost time to mob down. And I ended up pulling up 6 cases. And I do want to correct one thing.
Oh,
That case with the MTA, come to find out that's not his case. That's his father's case. And he's
wow.
actually a junior. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So it goes back. It goes deep.
Yeah.
He gets it
So,
honestly. Okay.
yeah. So now, my stance on him changed from the very first video, because then I started watching other videos, other interviews, and I started noticing, because if y'all know me, y'all know I'm studying who it is that I'm watching. They get on my nerves because I get tired of watching sometimes when I sniff out something that feels like BS to me. But I was studying him. And I'm like, okay, that's why I was able to, as soon as I hear a story, I'm like, nope, that ain't what you said in this video over here, because I heard you. Nope, that don't align with what you said in this book. Nope, that ain't what you said over here on Tasha K. Like, because I'm studying you and I'm catching the contradiction. So with that, it made me change my position and my stance on things. But you're back. So go ahead, Mama Flip.
So that's what's happening. So now, so I'm here, I'm in bed, I'm sick, so I'm watching That Girl Henny. All of a sudden, I see that she put up, so she's going through his TikTok, and she's like, wait, he talked about me? And she clicked it. And everybody has a right to say whatever they feel. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? We're not
absolutely.
the police. We're not the police here to tell somebody that you can't say what you're gonna say. But if you're gonna come out and be like, oh, look at the BBW, they jealous, they on Cassie's side and they're haters and stuff, and this is the caliber of women. And you talk about now, boy, I already talked about. I'm trying not to talk about his looks, but I'm telling you, I wasn't too nice early on when I compared him to Diddy. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So if you want to talk about somebody's look, then we're gonna talk about your looks. But his biggest thing was that a lot of women really was disrespectful to him, and saying that he doesn't look good. So a lot of women are disrespecting him, and he was saying that, I didn't need to look good because I just had to have good sex. That's what he said. I just had to have and a big swung. I have to be careful because we on TikTok also. So
Listen,
first of
that's
all,
all he talks about.
that's all he talks about, right? So I got pissed off. So now I'm like, I haven't spoken about this guy. I spoke about Diddy all the time. I have not spoken about Dave. And like I was saying earlier before I left, a lot of my people on my panels that I go on TikTok, because I do more panels on TikTok, was like, oh, why aren't you talking about Dave? He's a survivor too. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, well, my whole attitude was like, well, he doesn't appear to be a survivor to me. That, to be honest with you. And then after that, it was like, Mama Flip, oh, you shaming him. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're a survivor advocate. I'm like, look, if he may be a survivor, but I'm not taking up his fight. And the reason why I'm not taking up the fight is because of the two comments that I said earlier. I'm not feeling, and there's something not 100% with it. But I'm gonna leave him alone. I said because I don't know whether he's a survivor or not, so I'm not going to press his nerve, right? So anyway, so you have that. So I hear this, so I'm pissed off because why are you going after Henny? That girl Henny has been nothing but unbiased. You gotta be careful on TikTok.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I can't say that I've been completely biased. I'm sorry. I gotta get used to TikTok anyway. I don't use my TikTok.
You are less than biased. You're less biased than me because I'm like you've been from the very beginning. Maybe you switched off, but from the very beginning you have been very equal as far as your take on this case and stuff like that. And when he first came out, you read his book and you gave him a chance. You listened to what he had to say. I ain't do none of that. He said 2 comments and I'm like, I'm out. I'm leaving you alone because I can't do it.
Actually, it was after watching his Tasha K interview and then watching the next one that rolled around, and I was like,
exactly, I can do it. I can do it. You were better than me, though. You were better than me. And again, if he came out and he said something about that he's upset with that girl Henny for her take, or that even if he said that, this is why I feel offended and I feel attacked by Black women because women are that, I could have left that alone. But it's the personal attack that pissed me off. So now I'm looking into his story. I'm like, who the hell is this? What's going on? And then I continue to listen to you. And that's when I heard about the ex-girlfriend. I'm like, oh, so you out here bucking on the ex-girlfriend? You stalking the ex-girlfriend? You're doing all these different things, and you're supposed to be out here as a survivor, claiming survivor, and you stalking her. So I heard your live, and then after that, I went on her page, and I started doing some digging, and I started seeing some of her video, and that's when I went on live, and I spoke about the case. Now, guys, I was talking about this for at least 3 hours. I was going in. I was showing clips. I was showing what Francine was saying and stuff like that. I'm like, why is he going after her? He probably gave away the rights to his special needs daughter. All of this stuff can be found on his page. I'm not saying anything that can't be found on his page. He did a live talking about how he gave up the rights to his daughter just to teach his ex-girl, the baby mother, a lesson because she's such a bee and she's so disrespectful and she thought she was coming here to get some child support, but I have something for her. I just gave my rights away. Like, you all proud and everything. And then you have,
and he also referenced the child's mother as a roach.
Yes, a roach and a bee. Yeah, but he was so disgusting about his child mother, about how she's a bee. And then you have men on his chat was like, yeah, I had to go through child support situations too, and I understand what you do. So a lot of people are just supporting this guy as a survivor and all of his shenanigans.
Well, Mama Flip, Mercy said he want us to stomp a mud hole in his forehead.
What? We're about to go in on poor Dave.
And so you may want to go ahead and start giving them the hot Henny about what the skimmy is on why we are all gathered here.
Oh yeah, I'm about to go in. Let me bring it in because you know me. I'm about to go in. Let me bring in the video. So anyway, he got me so upset. Can you guys see me?
Oh,
he got me so upset, and he got me so upset that I was going in on every single manner on this guy, and then he came on my live and asked to come in. I'm like, what?
Yes, and that's when Mama Flip had messaged me, and she's like, she called me, and I was like going to take my nap because y'all know I need to take my naps, but I didn't take my nap because I heard the phone ring, and I was like, got up, looked at the phone, I'm like, Dave is on your live. So I'm thinking he's in the comment section, y'all. I opened up the TikTok and go into the live.
Yes.
And instantaneously my blood began boiling. I don't want to give too much away now because I want you guys to hear for yourselves
what happened.
What I was hearing, because Mama Flip was going back and forth with him. So she wasn't hearing what I was hearing. And I wasn't even listening to her. I had completely tuned her out and tuned right on into him because those buzzwords were coming out his mouth. And I'm like, oh,
I know you lost it. Give me 1 second, guys.
He
I'm just
want
trying
to
to.
play with fire. Let me up. Let me up. Let me in. I'm
I know
here.
it. And I didn't even know that you were here. I was just losing my damn mind. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Okay, hold on. I think I have it up. Hold on a second. All right, let me know when you are ready. First of all, let me I was about to do a disclaimer, but let me just put this up any which way because some of the stuff is probably his. So guys, I have to do the copyright, or everything we're talking about is covered under the Copyright Act 1976. Even though this is my video, I just want to make sure that I put that out there because he might come back and say that, oh, we're using his voice or whatever. This boy lost his mind. So I was doing a lot of screaming. So in my original video, you guys can't really see, you can't really hear him. So I had to actually do a clip of it so that you guys could hear the full argument because I was yelling at the top of my voice at this boy. Like what? I was yelling so loud, like so loud. So here we go. We're going to play the video from the beginning to the end. All right. Hold on. And Instagram, I hope that you guys can hear this because this is Dave. This is Dave that everybody is supporting and saying that he is a fellow survivor. This is how he talks to women. Let's go. Tell you something. You need to leave her alone. And I'm talking to you. First of all, you're disrespectful to that girl, Henny. Let you in. You want to come and talk to me? Sure. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Where are you? Okay, come in. And you before you
now,
come in, hold on a second. Stay right here. Stay right here.
Because you're a clown. First off, you're a clown. First off,
so hold on. Let me tell you guys. I was telling him to stop and stay right here because I was trying to get that girl Henny. So I want to let y'all know. That's why I kept on. You're gonna see me disappear a good amount of time, and this is where you're gonna hear him talk. And I'm not arguing with him because I'm trying to get that girl Henny on my live, and he's cursing me out, and I'm not even on the live. But Pat was on there. Miss Patty was on there, taking up the gauntlet for me. So let's go. Y'all guys can hear it. Okay?
You're a clown. Let's go, bitch. Because you're a clown. First off, you're a fucking clown. Because Francina's a liar. This is pathetic. And it's always this disgusting, ugly black women like this that are looking to harm black men. You are a horrible person.
That's not even where I came in at.
And here's the thing. I think he realized that I am not alive. Now, y'all guys hear him, right? He didn't come in with grace, right? I didn't call this man out of his name at all, guys. I didn't call his name out. I just said that you are not a fellow survivor. And he already calling me all out of my name, calling me all kind of fat and all kind of stuff like that out of my name, right? Y'all see that, right? But I just want to make sure that we all on the same page. Let's continue to hear old boy and see what old boy had to say to me. Let's go.
Come on.
She has a right to speak her opinion.
But ma'am, she's wrong. Because one, I'm not suing that woman for child support. She's lying. I have an order of protection against her.
I didn't say nothing about suing that girl for the child support. I'm sorry, I have to keep coming back in. That's not what I said. I said that he's taking her to family court because that's what she said. I said, why are you taking this woman to family court when you don't have claim to the child? Because that's what I'm listening to the news of what Miss Francina is saying. I'm hearing her. She said, I have a case in family court, and if I'm wrong, I will correct it. But she said, I have a case in family court, on September the 23rd. She said that he couldn't sue me in civil court because he ain't got that money. This is one of the things I heard her say. So he's taking me to family court, and my name is all over this case, and I'm not the child's mother. So I didn't say that he was suing her. So he didn't hear anything I had to say. But let's continue.
I'm not stalking her. She's been filing false police reports on me between the state of New York and New Jersey for 3.5 to 4 years, and I can prove it. I have done nothing to this woman but beg her to leave me the fuck alone, and she won't. She lies through her teeth on me every chance she gets. Ma'am, I don't want to be part of the Diddy scandal. Why is this woman doing everything in her power to attach herself to the Diddy scandal? But I don't want to be a part of the Diddy scandal. But see, it's ugly, horrible black women like you that are fucking horrible people. You are a horrible person. You ugly
I am
chick,
not a horrible person.
nasty
You are a
woman.
horrible
You
person.
want to defend that
You
liar?
are a horrible
I'm going to
person
sue
because
you.
you
I promise
over
you.
here attacking
I have
survivors.
recorded
You are
every
an
word
evil
you
person.
said.
You are
And
evil.
I am going to sue
You are
you
covering,
sorry
you
bitch.
are
Because
harassing
Francina
black
Evans is a
women.
liar.
You are
She is a
evil.
liar.
You
And if you
are
were a
an
true
evil
victim
person.
advocate,
You're evil.
if you were a
You are
real
evil.
person,
Leave her
you would
alone.
stop helping
Leave
that woman
Francina
stalk
alone.
me
Leave
when all I
Francina
want her to
alone.
do
Leave
is
Francina alone.
leave the
Leave
fuck alone.
Francina alone.
I want nothing to do with
Francina alone.
Francina.
Leave
Francina is a
alone.
lying
You
piece of
leave
shit.
Francina alone.
Francina
How
has
you
an
gonna
order
sue
of
her for
protection
a child
against
that
her,
you gave up?
not Clayton
How you
Howard.
gonna sue her for a
Francina
child you
Evans
gave up?
has an
You
order
gave
of
up the
protection
child.
against her,
Hold up, you
not
gave up the
Clayton
child. How
Howard.
you gonna sue her for a
Francina
child you gave
Evans
up?
has an
Answer
order
that
of
question.
protection against her,
Answer
not
that
Clayton
question.
Howard.
Answer that
Francina
question.
Evans has an
Answer
order
that
of
question.
protection
You
against
wanna
her,
argue with
not
me?
Clayton
Why
Howard.
are you suing
Francina Evans
somebody
has
when
an
you
order
don't
of
have the
protection
child?
against her,
You
not
don't have
Clayton
the
Howard.
child. How you gonna
Francina
sue
Evans
somebody?
has an
Answer
order
the
of protection
question.
against her,
Answer
not
the question.
Clayton Howard.
You
Francina Evans
are
has an
suing
order of
somebody.
protection against
You
her,
don't have
not
a kid.
Clayton Howard.
You don't
You
have
are
the
a
kid.
disgusting
You don't have
pig,
the
you
kids.
fat
You don't
bitch.
have the kids.
You need to get the
You don't
fuck
have
a
the
life
kids. You
because
don't have
bitch,
the
I'm the
kids.
one for you
You
to
don't
play
have
with.
the kids.
I
How
want
you gonna
nothing
sue
to
the
do with
person?
Francina,
I wanna
but I
understand
have
how
no
you gonna
problem
sue somebody
suing
you don't have the
sorry
kids.
ass,
Can you
broke,
explain that to me?
fake, lazy
Explain that to
bitches
me.
like
Make it
you.
make
I am
sense.
gonna sue
How
your
you gonna
funky
sue
ass into the
somebody?
poorhouse, you
How you
funky
gonna
bitch.
sue
I
somebody
promise you,
when you don't
you
have the
got the
kid?
right one, you
How
sorry
are you
bitch.
gonna sue
You want to
somebody?
stick up for
You're
Francina?
attacking survivors.
You go right
Sir,
ahead.
you are
Francina's gonna
attacking
have your
survivors.
dumb ass
You
in
are
civil court
attacking
and broke,
survivors,
you
sir.
sorry
Sir,
bitch.
you
You
are
are a
attacking survivors.
loser. You
How
are a
you gonna sue
loser.
somebody
You ugly
when you're
loser
attacking a
bitch.
survivor?
You are an
You
ugly
are attacking
loser bitch.
survivors,
You
sir.
ugly
Sir,
loser bitch.
you are
You an
attacking
ugly loser
survivors.
bitch.
You
You're an
are
ugly
attacking
loser bitch.
survivors,
You're
sir.
an ugly
Sir,
loser
you
bitch.
are attacking
You're still an ugly
survivors.
loser bitch.
And
And
sir,
guess
you are
what?
attacking survivors.
Francina Evans,
You are
she's
attacking
the one with the
survivors.
order of
I'm
protection
not
against
giving
her,
a word you have
not
to say.
Clayton
Do
Howard.
not answer
Clayton
my
Howard does
question.
not have an order of
How are
protection
you
against her.
attacking a
You know who
survivor?
does?
That
Francina
girl
Evans.
Henny is
Who
a
has the order of
survivor,
protection
sir.
against her?
That girl
Here's
Henny is a
Francina's order of
survivor,
protection
sir.
number.
That girl
Francina
Henny is a
Evans,
survivor,
order of
sir.
protection.
How are you
HRV
attacking a survivor?
07
You're attacking a survivor, sir. Why are you attacking
3579-22.
that survivor?
Francina Evans
Why
has an order of
are you
protection against
attacking
her.
that girl
You're a
Henny,
dumb
sir?
bitch. You're a dumb
Why
bitch.
are
You're a
you
dumb bitch.
attacking that girl Henny, sir?
I'm not around.
Sir,
You know why
answer
I'm
that
suing her? Because
question.
her and her mother are
Answer
stalking me.
that question.
Her and her mother are
Why
stalking me.
are you
That's
attacking
why I'm
that girl
suing her.
Henny?
Because she's
We
been
didn't go
stalking
after
me
you,
for
sir.
years.
You came
Like
after
sorry
us.
ass, corny
You
black
came
women
after
do
us,
when
sir.
they get mad
You came
that
after
good
us,
men
sir.
dump them. They
Sir,
lie
you
on them to
came
the
after
police.
us.
They stalk
We
them.
didn't come
They
after
file
you.
false police
We
reports
did
on
not
them.
come
Like
after
your
you. You came
sorry
after
ass has
us.
probably done
Why are you
to
going
every
after
man
survivors,
that
sir?
has left your
Sir,
chip too
why
fat ass
are you
that's been
going after
dating you for
survivors?
your
Answer my
entire
question.
life. You're
Why
a
are
fucking
you going after
loser.
survivors,
That's
sir?
why
Answer
you're
my
doing
question.
this. You're a
Why
loser.
are you going after that girl Henny, sir?
I'm not going after
Why?
the girl.
Yes,
The
you
girl's
did.
going after me.
She
That's
didn't
how
say
stupid
nothing
you
to
are,
you,
bitch.
sir.
Prove
You
I'm
went
going
after
after
her,
her.
and then you
Prove
called
okay,
her
shut
out
up,
of her
shut
name.
up, shut up.
You
Hold on, let me
called
shut
her
you
a
down. Let me
BBW,
shut
sir.
you down.
That's
How am I
my
going
friend.
after her?
That's
How am I
my
going after
friend,
her?
sir.
How am I
You-
going
we
after
didn't-
her?
we weren't
How am I
after
going
you,
after
sir.
her?
I didn't
How am
even
I
know
going
nothing
after her?
about you, sir.
How am I going
I didn't
after
come
her?
after you, sir.
How am
Until you
how
went
am I
after
going after
that girl
Francina
Henny.
Evans? See, bitch, that's how
You
stupid
got a
you
lot of
are.
nerve
Keep
coming
screaming.
after survivors, sir.
How
You
am I
say you
going
a
after
survivor.
Francina Evans?
You say
How
you
am
a
I
survivor,
going
yet
after
you coming after
Francina
survivors,
Evans?
sir.
How am
You
I
are
going
wrong for
after
that,
Francina
sir.
Evans?
You said
How
that you
am
were a
I
survivor. You
going
came
after
after survivors.
Francina Evans?
Well, how
How
you
am
gonna
I
after
going after
survivors?
Francina
You
Evans?
said that you were a survivor.
Bitch, you really didn't
How
ask
you
a
a
question.
son of
How am I
survivor,
going
sir?
after her?
And you coming after
How am I?
survivors? I'm sorry.
I'm just breathing right now.
Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. I was trying to pause it, guys. I'm bringing it back up. I want to tell you, you notice how he spent the whole time talking about Francine. I didn't mention Francine one time during during that conversation that we were talking about. I was talking about That Girl Henny. That's who I was talking about.
He kept bringing it back around to her.
And he kept on bringing it right back around to her.
Back around to her. I mean, but at the end of the day, this is about the part where I came in at, so I know the real disrespectful, egregious comment that he made that I'm going to clip up and I'm going to tag Vlad, Academics, Adam 22. I'm tagging everybody in that clip and I'm going to start dropping the link in their chats until they actually pick it up, because this is how he talks to women.
Yep. This is how.
Wait till y'all hear this, because this is what where I came in at. I'll tell y'all when I came in at.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
We can't hear it.
Oh, you can't hear it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. All right. So sorry. Hold on 1 second. Let me go back in. I'm so sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Let's remove. Because let's remove.
I'm reading the comments and I'm laughing. I'm sorry.
Come on now. We do. Hold on. Let me just play the sound. Make sure the sound is being played. All right. Can you hear it now?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
You know that girl Henny was supporting you at first. So since you want to play games, you loser ass bitch, I'm gonna decimate your life, bitch. I promise you.
This is where I came.
Gorilla monkey ass into the floor. I promise.
Play that part again.
And this motherfucker.
Play that part again.
This guy doesn't even know.
Play that part again.
You heard it?
As soon as I heard that, I was like, let me up.
This guy have no idea who the hell he's talking to. He has no idea. It's gonna be my pleasure to meet him in person. Here we go.
Francina Evins.
Again, I'm not talking about Francina Evins. This whole time, I'm not talking about Francina Evins. I'm talking about that girl Henny. This whole time, I'm not. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't mentioned Francina Evins the whole time he came in. I said, why are you hurting survivors? I said, that girl Henny is a survivor. Why are you calling out her name? That is my friend. Why are you doing that? And all he could talk about is Francina. Because I was talking about Francina earlier, but you didn't even give me that chance to even talk about. I'm talking about this woman. But go ahead. A survivor. You say you're a survivor, yet you coming after survivor, sir. You are wrong for that, sir. You said that you're a survivor, you came after survivor.
How am I going after Francina Evins?
You said that you're a survivor.
But you really asked the question.
How am I going after her? And you're coming after survivor.
How am I going after her? How am I going after Francina? You're a former survivor. You're a bitch. Mad that I broke up with that woman. So you're trying to help her stop me because you're mad that you got jumped by a man. That shit has nothing to do with me. I want nothing to do with her. You are a jealous, bitter ass bitch who's helping her stalk an innocent man. So since you want to play games, you loser ass bitch, I'm going to decimate your life, bitch. I promise you. I'm going to sue your fat gorilla monkey ass into the floor. I promise you, bitch. You fucking ugly bitch. You are not a survivor. You're a harasser. You're a woman who uses the police to falsely arrest men. I can tell. That's why you want.
Sir, you called me a bitch.
Because Francina does the same thing. You're sorry.
Not one time have I called you on your name, sir. Sir, I have not cursed you out one time.
That's why you.
And you're going to call me a bitch, sir. You're going to call me a bitch. And you're a survivor, sir. Sir, you're a survivor.
Because you're a bitter ass. Sorry,
you're not a survivor, sir. You're nasty, sir. You're a nasty human being, sir. You're a nasty human being. You don't know nothing about survivors. You don't know nothing about survivors, sir. You don't know nothing about survivors. Sir,
I'm stalking Francina Evins. Francina Evins has an order of protection against her, not me, bitch. You're a loser.
Sir, you're not a survivor, sir. You're not a survivor. You're not a survivor.
Who has the order of protection? 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 Who has the order of protection?
You are not a survivor, sir. You are not a survivor.
Who has the order of protection?
You're not a survivor. You're a survivor. You're a content chaser, sir. You chase content, sir. You don't give a damn about survivors. You don't care about the work, sir. You don't care about the work, sir.
Clayton Howard,
like federal law,
is the victim of the domestic violence dispute between Francina Evins and Clayton Howard. Clayton Howard has a domestic violence restraining order backed by the Violence Against Women Act. Clayton Howard has a 1,000-yard keep away against Francina Evins. Clayton Howard's the one who's been stalked by Francina for 4 years. Where the fuck is Francina Evins' order of protection? Why does Francina not have an order of protection?
You don't treat survivors like that, sir. You are not a survivor. You are a liar, sir. You are a liar. You should be ashamed of yourself, sir. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm disgusted as a survivor. You shouldn't even be talking to somebody like you. You should be ashamed of yourself, because you're not a survivor.
You're a fucking loser. Get off my dick, and I promise you, my lawsuit is going to be in the mail before you finish this ugly cut. You ugly junk. Bitch, I can't be a liar with an order of protection, you dumb bitch. You dumb bitch, I can't be a liar with the order of protection against you, you stupid bitch. The man with the order of protection, the person with the trial order of protection is the victim, not you, you fat, ignorant bitch. I'm sorry, people, you had to see the side of me, but I'm going to hang up now because this dumb bitch is so stupid. She doesn't know the person who wins the trial in a domestic violence trial is the victim. If I went to court and I won the order of protection, Francina Evins is not a domestic violence victim. I am. I won the trial. Francina did not win the trial. Francina lost the trial. Francina lost the appeal. Francina lost the motions to try to get the motion dismissed through other means.
Okay, guys, all this time I'm going back in. I'm trying to get that girl Henny on the line.
Mind you, I'm in the chat.
I know, and I didn't even see that she's in the chat. I didn't even see it. I'm trying to get her. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here.
Francina has lost every attempt to try to get the order of protection dismissed. She's not a fucking victim if I have the order of protection. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go because this woman is a waste of my time. Francina has no order of protection.
And now here, you're not going to see me anymore because apparently my screen froze. My screen froze, so you're not going to see my face, but you're going to hear my voice. And now we're going to be able to hear him and that girl Henny. They're going to have a conversation.
Are you able to hear us? Because I know I was going.
Yeah, you can hear me. You can hear it. So let's continue. But you're not going to be able to see me. For the rest of this, you're not going to be able to see me. You're just going to be able to hear me. Let's go.
I have the order of protection. Sir. But if Francina has no order of protection, she is not a domestic violence victim. I went to trial. I won the trial. I have the order of protection. If I have the order of protection, Francina can't be a victim if I have an order of protection against her.
You're not a survivor. You're not a survivor, sir. Hold on a second, sir. Sir, I'm stuck. Hold on. Oh, Lord have mercy. What the hell? Hold on. Shit.
He left,
sir,
Mama
Flip. Can you hear me?
I hear you, honey.
I hope you come back, sir. Don't leave. Come. And whoever's coming in, please understand. This is Mama Flip Live and that girl Henny. We got into a verbal argument with Diddy's escort, Dave. I'm not going to say his first and last name, even though that girl Henny, you notice how he kept on saying his first and last name throughout the live because he's into content. You saw that, right? I didn't say his name at all throughout the 3 hours that I did this live until this day. I have not said his first or last name at all. He kept on saying his first and last name because he wants everybody to know who he is. You understand? Right. So I'm not going to say somebody's name and stuff. As far as I'm concerned, he's incognito. All right, because I'm even holding him, even though I don't think that he's a survivor, I'm even holding him at some form of respect, but not even putting his name out there. But he kept on saying his name over and over and over again. Girl, that's why I kept on saying, you're Dave to me. You're Dave to me. Let's continue. Back. Don't come in. Oh, damn. Ash, give me a second. Ash, give me a second. No, you need to come back, sir. Where is he? He left?
Yep.
Damn, don't leave now. You're so scared. Don't leave now.
He left because he knew he was going to get the proof.
Exactly. My proof was that girl Henny. And you see how I'm back in high school telling him to come back because he's scared? Let's go. Then come back. Share the proof. Come back. Come in. I can't see you. That girl Henny, I can't see you. Give me a second, Ash, please. Please come up. That girl Henny, please come in. He left because he's scared. That girl Henny, click. For some reason, I can't get you in here, that girl Henny. I don't know why I can't get you in here. Mr. Ash, come. I have proof to come back in. You have proof? Hold on, that girl Henny. Damn it. That girl Henny, can you click and come in?
There she is. Hi, hon.
Oh, Lord. Girl, this guy got me upset. Girl, you missing.
I've been trying to
Dave, that girl Henny is here, Dave. That girl Henny is here, Dave. I didn't hear half of the guys. I hope you guys heard everything he had to say because I didn't hear half the shit because I was screaming at the top of my damn voice at him. So I hope that you guys heard everything he had to say. Give me 1 second. Who this guy stressed me out? He stressed me the hell out. I appreciate the fact that he had the nerve and the balls to come up on this channel. I do appreciate the fact that he had the nerve and the balls to come up on his channel. I need him to come in. That girl, Henny, what do you have to say? Because I'm frozen. Oh, my God, I keep getting frozen. Can you guys hear me?
First of all, I was highly offended just on the fact that I came in and I'm hearing him say, you're a fat, ugly bitch.
Exactly.
Like, first of all, I wish that they could see this side of him since he's on this press run for his raggedy ass book of lies and contradictions. Okay. And I hope you still in the comments. You knew to get your ass up off this stage before I came up here. So you must have seen my live. Okay. Because the exposing is happening. Public records are a bitch. They really are. Okay. because I got some questions for him as well on things that I found out in his background. So he need to come up here and ask for another request.
Yes, come on back. Can you guys hear
At
me?
the end of the day, the disrespect that he gives is clearly a clear sign of the fact that this man is wounded, bitter, and nasty when it comes down to women. He doesn't like women.
No, he doesn't.
Women. He
Mama
hates
Flip.
women.
Yes, can you hear me?
I can, hun, but you know, you can play some of that back and make a video of him.
I am totally, but I don't know if anybody heard him because I was screaming at him so much. Did you?
We
guys
heard
hear
him. We heard him.
Okay, good. Because I was screaming at the top of my voice because I'm frozen. Can you guys hear me? But I'm
We
frozen.
can hear you.
Dave, come back up, Dave. Dave, come back up. You're so brave. Come on back up, Dave. You have women. You have Ash. Ash is here. She's one of your supporters. Come on up, Dave. You have support. I told you you're loved out here. So come back. A lot of nerve talking to me, coming on my live and talking to me. You think I'm scared of you? I'm not scared of you, Dave. Come back up. You have proof, you said, right? You have proof. Come and show us your proof, Dave. Are you back? Let me see if Dave come back here.
No, he didn't. He's still gone.
Dave, come on back. You over here all brave and stuff like that. Come on up. Come on up. Cursing out women. Talking about that like we fat and we ugly. How dare you?
Come back up because he's a coward.
You a coward, Dave.
And he
You're a
talks
coward,
about
Dave.
suing people. You're
Can you
suing people
imagine
for
the nerve?
what?
No, that girl Henny, we were going in on him to bring him back up, weren't we? Talk about high school, boy. We weren't playing with Dave. We were making sure Dave came back. Come on, let's go. Cassidy, you're a cow. Come on back up, Dave. You are here. Come and talk. I'm giving you your space. Come and talk. Hey, Ash. I'm sorry,
I
Ash.
have an order of protection.
Oh, you here? Come on.
He's here, Mama Flip.
Dave, come on
you
back
know
up.
what? Antagonizing
Dave,
people
come on up. Come on up. I'm
create
connecting you.
victims.
There you go.
Calm down, Mama Flip.
Here's that
Now
girl,
y'all
Henny.
mad
Have
that
a
I'm cursing
conversation.
out women?
That girl,
Seriously?
you hate women,
That's
Dave.
the argument
Yes.
that I'm cursing out women.
Yes, you are.
That's it.
Yes.
At the end of the day,
So that's why
got
you mad. Now, let me tell you
disrespectful
about you. You're just
You're
an angry
mad
black
because
woman.
women
That's
are
what you are.
exposing you. That's
No,
what you're
you're
mad
not. How
about.
are you exposing me for what? What are you
Disrespect.
exposing
Why
me
don't
for?
you
Help
tell
me out.
everybody about your kidnapping and your second-degree robbery charges?
So
that
what?
you
Been fucking 20 years ago?
Why don't
does
you
that have
tell
to do
them? It
anything
doesn't
with my life
matter.
now?
It doesn't matter.
What does it
Why
have
don't
to
you
do
talk
with my
about
life
your
now? What is my
victims?
past
Why don't you
criminal
talk
record
about your
have
victims?
anything to do
You're
with
up
my
here
life?
contradicting yourself and lying.
How am I contradicting myself for what?
For
what?
free on Kindle, by the way. I read
I
your
don't give a
book.
fuck. They
And you
paid
are
me for
such
it.
a liar.
They paid me for it.
Because
So
everything
how
you
am I
said in them
contradicting
interviews
myself?
do not
How?
even
You're just
equate
an
to what
angry
you
black
said
woman
in those,
trying to hurt me.
in that
You're
book.
trying to find
You're
reasons to
talking
prove
about
I'm
you've
lying.
never
You're trying to
orgasmed,
find ways
but
to say
yet
I'm
you have to
contradicting
orgasm to
myself.
create a
You're
child.
fucking pathetic.
But what type
You're
of shit? Why
pathetic.
are you not talking
You're
about the
pathetic.
girlfriend you was cheating on when you was out here being an escort? Why are you not
So
telling
what?
everybody about
So
your
fucking
domestic
what? I cheated
violence
on my
while
girlfriend
you're
when I
out
was an
here?
escort.
While
What
you're
does that
out
have
here
to do with
telling your
anything
story
now?
about what happened
Yo, you
between you
women
and
are
Cassie?
fucking
Why are you
pathetic,
not
bro.
telling this
You're
story
looking
too?
through my
Why
past
you
life
hiding
trying to
this?
find a
Why
reason
you
to
took that
discredit
girl
me
to
because I
court
got sex
26
trafficked?
times?
You're a
What's
fucking
really going
joke.
on?
You're a
What's really
joke.
going on?
You're a joke.
What's
You are
really
a
going
joke,
on?
ma'am.
Why
You
don't
are
you
a
tell
joke,
the
ma'am.
whole truth and
You
nothing
are a
but all we've
joke.
heard is
You are a
you're a
sorry
victim of
joke.
every
I feel
person you come
sorry
in
for you
contact
women. You
with.
women are pathetic.
You're a victim. You
You're
come in
pathetic, bro.
victim of everybody
You're
that you come in
pathetic.
contact with.
You are.
Why don't you tell your whole story when you got these platforms? Why are you picking and choosing which ones are for clout? Because you're trying to sell that book.
Which
You're
one?
trying to sell
What
that
am I
book instead of
choosing
telling your
about?
whole story.
What am I
See,
choosing?
when a
Who are
person
you?
is a victim, they tell their whole story.
Here's
They
my
just tell
thing,
bits
though.
and
Look,
pieces that are salacious enough to get their name
Why
Hold
can't
on.
we
You're
think
telling me.
blogs.
This is how stupid
Why
and
You don't
can't
just tell
we do this?
bits and
ignorant
pieces
you are.
of your story.
I have a
how ignorant you
And the
are.
fact that you
How do you
disrespect other
tell
people,
somebody you're not
other
a
women,
victim
because they
you don't
calling
like
you
how
out,
they act?
it shows exactly
you're not
who
a victim because you're disrespectful
What are
of
they calling me
victims.
out on? Somebody
You
help
are
me
not a victim
understand
because you're
what these bitter
disrespectful
ass
of
women are
victims.
calling me out
You
on.
are disrespectful
What are
to
they
victims,
calling
so
me
that's
out
why
on?
you're
Can I
not a
say
Thank you for
victim.
they fucking
something?
I'm
war.
disrespectful
Thank
of
you for they
victims.
war. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you want to hate
Wait,
me so much because
You
Cassie
are
was
the
a
one
hoe.
that is
Now y'all see that, right? I want to pause that one. You see why he called Cassie? You see, this is why
Bring
I
it
have
back.
a problem with him. You see why I have a problem with him or a lot of people in our community? He spent 8 years, according to him, going back and forth to Cassie. 8 years of your life in that relationship, according to what That Girl Henny, because I didn't read the book, That Girl Henny, because
8
I'm not
years.
into it. He
That's
said
his
8
words.
years. So you over here coming out here after all this time calling that girl, that woman, that survivor, because I still believe Cassie is a survivor, a whore. That's what you're doing. Right? But he's the victim though, right? He's the victim though, right? We're supposed to feel sorry for Dave, right? 8 years of his life. And this is how he disrespect the girl. But let's go.
Sorry, you can't hate Diddy so much because Cassie was a hoe. You want me to say that for you? Is that what that makes me?
And he's a Diddy supporter. Did you hear what he just said? He's a Diddy supporter. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's
that make all the women around feel better. Well, that makes you women feel better. If I tell you that you can hate Diddy more because Cassie was a hoe.
Wait a minute.
Come on, man.
Hold
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
That girl Henny.
Get out of here. Bro, this is fucking disgusting.
That girl Henny, can you hear me?
You know something?
Guys,
honestly,
can you
I get
hear
paid
me?
for my time. You guys
hear
don't
me?
deserve me on a call. You are fucking pathetic.
Hello, can you hear
Mama
me?
Flip, we hear you, baby.
All right, that girl, why he hung up? Because Ash want to talk to you.
Everybody's talking at one time, so I guess he said he can't handle all of that.
Okay, Ash, come in. Ash can talk to you because Ash believe in you, Dave. Ash can talk to you because Ash believe in you. Why don't you come up and talk to Ash and we'll be quiet? Because Ash believe in you. Why don't you talk to Ash? And that was it, guys. Do you want to hear the rest of it or are we good? That girl.
I think we good because they just the rest of that is just us going in and talking about it. But
yeah, that's it.
One thing that I noticed the whole time I was on the phone or going back and forth with him, he didn't call me a bitch not one time. I'm kind of offended by that because why did he feel so free to call you a bitch?
Because I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe he realized. Maybe he woke up and realized, this is not good. This is not really good.
Well, why wasn't I all kinds of fat, miserable bitches, this, that, and the third?
Maybe your voice was so sweet and you weren't yelling at him like a man, like I was, because I was on his ass. Like I was on him. Like maybe he just felt like, he wanted to. I don't know. That's a good question to ask Dave. How can he tell the difference between one woman and another? like he could yell and curse out and call all kind of names and stuff like that. And he's just mad at me. Ladies and gentlemen, he's mad at me because I said he should leave Francina alone. That's why he's mad at me. He's mad at me because I said that you should leave her alone. You are a fellow survivor. You allegedly is a survivor. You say you're a survivor. You're a survivor of Cassie. I didn't even question his survivorship of Cassie or Diddy. I didn't question that. I said that I myself has paused on you because of the 2 comments. But I'm saying that I'm saying that you're not. I'm saying that I'm not supporting your survivorship. I'm personally, but I didn't say that he wasn't a survivor. I'm just saying that I'm not in it. I'm going to leave you alone. I'm giving you grace because you could be a survivor, but I'm not taking that gauntlet. I'm not fighting for you. That's what I said.
Well, you know what? It's weird. He kept bringing it back to Francine.
That's it.
He kept going back to Cassie and Diddy. And Diddy. This isn't about Cassie and Diddy. This is about the fact that you have been talking. He's been talking about this with Francine, the situation that's been going on for a long time on his TikTok, and it wasn't picking up no steam. He didn't go viral until he came out saying that he was Dave, the escort that Cassie was talking about, yada, 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 yada. Right? But as you're going up here on Tasha K, you're getting on Vlad, you're getting on Art of Dialogue and CNN and everywhere else.
Are we sure that he's a Cassie? He's Dave, Cassie Dave? Because I don't remember seeing his picture.
I was trying to find the pictures of the escort.
Don't remember because I remember all the guys. He doesn't look like any of the guys on the picture.
I don't remember.
So I could because there is because damn it, you know what frustrates me is because we were there and I remember I'm looking at all the pictures that they showed because remember at the end of the day, like right before when they had the special agent, right? They showed all the pictures of the guys and it shocked me when I saw all their faces because they looked like they had body what do you think like arrest shots, right? So I'm
that's what they all look like. They look like mug shots.
They look like mug
I don't know if he was on there or not, but I mean, either way, we need to confirm he's not talking about he's a survivor, so he says, he's a survivor of, being trafficked and all of that. But you're not speaking about all that you survived. So if you're a victim of DV, then why is that not a part of your story that you're telling as well? Why is this being swept under the carpet and hidden? And now you want to go after any and everybody that gives Francina a voice.
Yep.
Because he went after a TikToker.
Yes.
Because she was putting information out there. I started reading that paperwork to y'all earlier. Don't worry, I'm gonna read it to y'all. Y'all gonna get that paperwork.
Please
but
do.
Going after TikTok, he threatened Mama Flip earlier that he's gonna sue her. She's gonna have a lawsuit because she wants to. And you heard him say, "You want to defend her? Then I'm gonna sue you. I'll have a lawsuit in the mailbox before you end this live."
Yes.
Why are you trying to silence her? You're fighting so hard to silence her. Because you don't want her to tell the story. Tell the story of how you took her to court being petty, took the dog back, knowing that the dog clearly meant everything to her, and then taunted her with a video that you made of a split screen with her giving the dog up to the police so the dog could come with you, and you're sitting there telling the dog to look at the camera and letting it lick on your face, and you're laughing and all of that stuff. Like you're a tormentor and a taunter, and that's not the behavior of somebody who wants someone to leave them alone. You don't file 26 lawsuits because she had 20 that were dismissed, 5 acquitted, and 1 that's active right now as we speak.
That you filed against her. You recently filed against her. She didn't file anything against you. You recently filed something against her, and she has to go to court with you on September 23rd, 2025, and it's a Zoom call at 9 a.m. You understand? You did that, not the rest of us. And not only that, what kills me is that the fact that another content creator, which I showed in my live, by the way, guys, the 3-hour live is going to be on Mama Flip, my Mama Flip lives. So let me show it to you guys so where you guys could see it. This include this part, but I was yelling so much that you couldn't hear him. So I have to upload this clip that I just did again as a part 2 so you can hear it. But I showed you guys
Mama Flip, you got to put some of these comments on the screen because they are going in on him.
Okay,
Uniquely said,
let me go back.
And I quote, "I will decimate you, sir. All you have to do is smile and you decimate every mirror in a 10-mile radius."
God. Okay, let's go back. We're gonna go up. Okay, hold on. Let's go up.
Y'all have no chill.
Okay, so the first it was no sound, no sign, no sound. Okay, hi, thank you, Tanisha, for being here. Oh, I wanted to say before I go on,
that's back. That's you went all the way back because there was sound now.
I want to just say thank you for everybody that came in. But I wanted to tell you what pissed me off is that one of the content creators showed that he sent a text to Francina that he's going to release her
nudes,
the videos of her without any clothes coming out of the shower. She never sent it to him, so he took those videos and stuff like that. So I'm upset about that. So she said, "Hi, thank you for being here. Swagger Low, thank you for being here." I said, "Hi, Henny. I like to do this so I can show everybody respect." Amen. Henny, right? Hey, Henny. These are your people. None of them are my people.
We your people. Your people on TikTok, aren't they?
I mean, most of my people on TikTok. Some of them are here, but they come here just to look at. Hey, Shannon K. They come here just to see my slot channel. Xavier.
But what a difference! What a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde that was. Because let me just say, from watching all these interviews of him, he seems so poised. He seems like he's got his thoughts together. He comes off as he's being one way, and then you walk up in the live and boom.
Yep.
When I came up in there, that's not what I was expecting. I thought he was down in the comments. I didn't know that he was actually up on the platform talking. So I'm like, all right, let me go in here and see what's going on. Maybe we'll spar in the comments. I don't know, but I already invited him, told him he'd come to the platform anytime. But when I got in there and the first thing I hear is him calling Mama Flip all kinds of B's and calling her all out her name. But that gorilla monkey right there, that comment right there, that sent me through the roof. Like, what? What?
And the funny thing about men like that think that they could offend women like me and women like you with these comments. Boy, I heard the worst shit. I'm a former Marine, man. If you want to hear me, if you really want to hear me cuss your ass, I could cuss your ass out like dog shit if I really want to. But I'm trying to be a bigger person. I could
Hold on, Mama Flip. We got somebody in here. Malcolm Penn, salute to you. That's the first lawsuit that I was reading. He's in the comments. He said that clown's been harassing me for 3 years.
Oh, hold
as
on.
soon as I defended myself on Facebook, he threatened to sue me. Yeah, he is a compulsive and habitual
Did you want to come up
lawsuit
and tell
filer.
your story? Hold on a second. I'm going to go all the way down. Do you want to come up and tell your story? Let me know. You could click the link so you could come up and tell your story. We would be more than happy to hear your part of it if you want to. All right. And then you said, hold on. You said here, finally, he's getting exposed. He has worked on my last nerve. Okay, I see you.
A lot of people feel that way, but the thing is, the viciousness and the venom that was coming out of his mouth.
Welcome back to After Hours.
It's a whole different vibe.
He's a different person, and this is the kind of person that I tell you about. I tell you that this is the type of person that we women know about. Like, these are the men that when they show their faces, they show like these great innocent faces and so sympathetic and intellectual. Because even Ash was telling me that that when I first played the first clip, she's like, that doesn't sound like him, right? Because if you listen to some of his tapes, his videos, he sounds so eloquent, so educated, and so on point. So you don't want to see it. But this is what survivors see. There's two sides of a man, guys.
Exactly.
We see the men that's behind closed doors that do all these horrific things, whereas you guys see the grace, you guys see the charm. And again, I should say this. It's not that I'm discrediting the fact that he could be a survivor, because a lot of people think that because I stand for certain survivors, I don't think others. It's a possibility that he's a survivor. But the thing is, survivors don't act that way. That's what I keep telling him. If you're a survivor and you're out here spreading the word and you want to be an advocate and you want to tell your story, then you don't degrade other survivors and disrespect other survivors. That's what my problem is with him. So
he advocates for male survivors, because I was going down his page. He advocates for male survivors, but you bash and trash Black women.
Yes, constantly.
So what's the problem? Like I had said in that live, he needs to go sit down somewhere and heal, take accountability for himself and his actions, because he's the one that's bitter. He's projecting. Like I told him, you're projecting because you're the one that's bitter, and you're the one that needs to go somewhere and do something with yourself besides this. I don't know who hurt him, but like I said earlier, he was hurt before he got into communications with Cassie. He was hurt way long before he got into communications with Francina. That man is scorned and scarred for life until he goes and sits somewhere and gets him the proper therapy and healing that he needs. He can get on here and talk eloquently. And like I was telling you earlier, I said he reminds me of my ex, and of every, like you just said, every person who tells their story.
Yeah.
That's what you see. The person you get in the front, and then the person that's behind the scenes. Yeah. He showed us the behind the scenes of who he is in your life.
Exactly. And I tell people all the time, there's a terminology I use which is completely wrong. The Haitian says it, and I'm Haitian. It's like, show your face and hide your hand. I say this all the time. These people have a habit of showing their face, which is their face is the pleasant ones, right? It's the pleasant. It's the one that you believe in. And they're hiding the hand. And in the hand is the one that has the rock or has the weapon that's behind them and that could hurt you. That's what these people do. But Swaggy, that comment is funny. Don't try to take advantage of me when you're on your diaper. That was funny. So yeah, that's who he is. But we able to find out. So I don't know. Now he's like, somebody said on TikTok that he went on somebody else live looking for sympathy. He could look as much sympathy as possible that he wants to, and TikTok could come after me if they want to. My conversation was with him that he wasn't listening. Why did you attack that girl Henny? I wasn't even talking about Francina. I didn't even get a chance to even get into that conversation.
Because I was talking about him.
Why are you attacking a fellow survivor? You could have handled it better. You could have said, I disagree with this woman or the way she takes, but you went after her physical, her physique. The same way he went after me. That's my argument with him. If you're supposed to be a survivor, you're not supposed to be talking to other people like that. But he didn't. He couldn't take it. He couldn't take it.
Honestly, I really don't even care about that part. Me personally, I don't even care about that part because, like I told him, since you want to make me a part of your page and now you want to try to come for me, well, how about I get to digging on you? And let's see what you like. He's like, what does micro? That was 20 years ago. He got angry when I said that to him. Yeah, but how about you explain that? Because that's kidnapping. Exactly. And that's second-degree robbery. And when it says kidnapping, well, let's talk about the forgery, the fraud that you did as well. Like, come on.
And how is
it? You're exposing everything. Expose yourself. Be transparent, get completely naked and tell your whole truth. What was the kidnapping charge about? Because that speaks. Why am I talking about that? Because that speaks to something that's not socially acceptable, and it speaks to behaviors that you possibly have inside of you. You got too angry. When he came up on your platform. He came up there on 1 billion already from the minute you let him up.
Exactly. Already hot. You didn't even hear what I was saying. You just went straight into the Francine because you got mad because I was covering Francine's part of it. You didn't even come in here. You didn't even come in. He could have came in there to calm me down and say, ma'am, I know you're angry, but let me tell you my side of the story. Right? As a fellow survivor, can you allow me to tell my side of the story? Even though I would have been like, I'm mad at you for disrespecting that girl Henny, but go ahead, tell your side of the story. Because if I could speak to Chalucci, right? Who I like outside of the Diddy child. I can speak to anybody. I'm not that type of person that I want to allow you to tell your side of the story. He could have gave me his side, and then I could have been like, okay, I hear you. This you should do it this way. We could have had a conversation. But no, he came in on the attack. Also, another thing about him is that if you're talking about my story was 20 years ago, your relationship with Cassie was what, 5-6 years ago?
Yeah.
Why are you still talking about it then? If you're talking about we shouldn't be digging, stop digging into Cassie.
I'm going to tell you why. Because he said in one of his interviews that Douglas Wigdor called him a dirty escort. So he decided to file this lawsuit. But it's like I told you earlier, when you read his book, in his book he says when she filed her lawsuit, he contacted her on Instagram. And when she didn't answer, he contacted her husband and told her husband about their relationship.
That's grinding.
Pause right there. Pause right there. If you were reaching out to her to say, hey, if you need me to support you, I got you. You know, you can reach out to me. If that was the true intention, what was the purpose of reaching out to that woman's husband? And when the husband didn't respond, you reached out to Douglas Wigdor. And then from Douglas Wigdor, you reached out to Diddy. So it looks like you're looking for a way in.
You're chasing the bag.
To get a bag.
You're chasing the bag.
You were either going to be on Cassie's side because you wanted a cut. I'll be there for you if you give me a cut. Or you was going to be on Diddy's side because you wanted to be paid. But at the end of the day, let's take Cassie and Diddy off of the table. Talk about your ex-girlfriend, Fancyna Evins. Talk about why there are 20 dismissed cases and 25 acquitted. And that y'all are back in court right now on a 26th case. And you have a family order, restraining order, because you went into family court and made an allegation against her of abuse on your child. And that's how you ended up getting a restraining order. And I found out that in the state of Jersey, that when you get a restraining order from family court, they are for life. You got that restraining order and then began to go to places, call places that she worked to get her fired. You also took her name. You brought her name and made a website about it. You also are coming for her businesses. You're coming for her mother and said that you will destroy her mother and take her mother's house. Like, what are we talking about here? Because what he's not telling us is what was the actual act that was done to you that was domestic violence and that keeps occurring to you that you have to keep going this route? What is the act that's happening to you? You can't tell us that.
Yeah, she asked you to leave her alone. Also, by the way, why would you call your daughter's mother a roach online? That's disrespectful. So let's continue. But Francine said to leave her alone. As a fellow survivor, Wouldn't that be the first thing that we take in consideration if we're a fellow survivor? If somebody say leave us alone,
She
I don't want to have
wants her life back.
Let me
she
go.
wants her life back. But here's the thing. Like
Are
I
you
said,
back?
I opened my platform and I said
boy
to him,
back. It looked like he's back because it looked like I see his page. If you are back, come to YouTube.
The thing is,
if you're on my page, get out of TikTok, Dave, and come to YouTube. The same channel, Mama Flip Slots. Actually, it's Mama Flip Live. We're on YouTube right now. Come over. I'll bring you up. But go ahead.
Hey, Jay. But, you know, my thing is this. The girl wants her life back, right? You're saying that she keeps harassing you.
Yes.
So if she keeps harassing you and doing things to you, why hasn't she been brought up on violation of that protection order?
Yeah.
Why is there no violation of that?
He's running.
So at the end of the day, all of this right here, I offered him an opportunity to come up on my platform. I've had people on my platform. I don't necessarily get along with Blueface's mother, but she came up on my platform. I didn't dog her. I didn't drag her through the mud. I had a conversation with her. I would have a conversation with him to speak about this, because why are you not talking about this? Forget about the Cassie and Diddy thing. Like, you on your press run right now, you're promoting your book. Okay, cool. But let's talk about this, because this is what people are finding out about. This is what we're hearing about. The minute that I got that link to that interview and I'm listening to it, it's like 2 hours and 35 minutes long. I'm not going to hold y'all. I haven't listened to the whole thing because it's 2 hours and 35 minutes. And y'all know my ADHD starts kicking in after a while. I can only do but so much. So I got to take it in increments. All right. But I'm listening to it and I'm just like, all of this. You took her to family court to take possession of the dog. You're doing all of this stuff. Like, you're doing stuff that's petty. Yeah. When you're a person who's a victim of domestic violence, normally you don't want anything to do with that person once you're out. And I said normally because I'm not going to say that every victim handles things the same and a man is going to handle it the same way as a woman. But normally, if somebody is keeping so much hell going in your life, you do everything you can to protect the peace. And when you have that paper, when you have a restraining order paper, that's your calling card. The minute that you calling people and say he's over here violating this order of protection, they come.
Yeah.
They come.
But even if let's just say, because one of the things I have to give him say, he said that, because I was listening to him, he was saying that the order, he's the one that has the order of protection against her. That's what he said.
Right.
That she's been trying to fight the order protection for years. I have the order protection against her. If you have the order protection against her, and that's an if, but we're going to give you.
No, he has it. He has it. And she is fighting it. But the reason she's fighting it is because of her work. Like, as long as she has that order of protection, and the order of protection, from what I'm gathering, is not even for DV. The order of protection, like I said, was given to him according to her. So it's alleged, because he went to the family court and lied and said that she hit the baby. Yeah. That's what he said. Now, I seen the picture that he had put up, and I'm like, I don't see what he's talking about. Because earlier I said, I don't see no picture. Where's the picture? So I went scrolling through his page, and I found something, but I'm looking, and I'm like, I don't see what he's trying to point out in this picture. So at the end of the day, you know, you're saying it's this, she's saying it's that. Why not just talk about it? Get your whole side of the story out, since you like to talk, be heard. And then, like I said, I offer my platform to her as well. Not the two of them at the same time, but whoever. Or go on another platform. See if Vlad wants to pick it up. See if Art of Dialogue wants to pick it up. But talk about this.
But here's the thing. So she has an order of protection against him. Because she's trying to invite, she's trying to get the case dropped, right? So if that's the case, then what is this case that he has on September 23rd? Why is he suing her again? Because according to what I'm hearing from her, and again, we want to hear more from Francine and stuff like that, because I'm taking up this fight for you, and because Dave pissed me off now, so now I'm taking up this fight. But my whole thing is that if she is a horrible human being, if she's after you, why are you doing so many TikToks about this woman, right? Why are you threatening to go after share her unclothed videos, right? Why did you take her dog, right? Why won't you just let it go? And why do we have another? Because I wouldn't even be after you. I wouldn't even be talking about it if you didn't have another case coming up on September 23rd. Because it would have been a dead issue. Why is this woman going to the police station, right? And ordering and asking them for help, and they can't help her. Going to the court and saying, hey, he's doing this constantly. This is 26th time. I need help. Then she's not getting help from the courts. Why is that if you are so innocent and she's attacking you? What's going on? What's happening? It doesn't make sense. 1 + 1 doesn't make 2.
I mean, at the end of the day, until he comes forward and he decides to talk about this in its entirety and not give us bits and pieces when he feels like it, it's always going to be this. But at the end of the day, I will say, yes, I have spoken to Francina myself. The story, there's 2 sides to the story. And what she's saying to me makes a little bit more sense than what he's saying in his videos. And I'm not saying that because I'm biased. I'm saying that because what she's saying makes sense. And then to see you live and direct, the way that you were, and the way that he was in that live, that definitely is a telltale sign. And like I said, like you brought up the fact that he's talking about leaking her nudes and taking the dog and this, that, and the third. Well, that's all signs of a person who can't let go.
Exactly.
That's all signs of somebody who is an antagonizer. And this is allegedly who antagonizes to cause someone to strike out. So when they strike out, they can be the victim. And my question is, why are you a victim to so many people?
Exactly.
He's a victim to everybody he comes in contact with. Even his own family. Because there was a suit that I was reading earlier to show y'all that I had started digging. The digging had already begun on him. He got jumped by his own family members.
Lord have mercy. I didn't even know that.
The case that I read about the torn Achilles tendon, those was his family members. I believe his cousins.
Wow.
That jumped him.
Wow.
Twice. So you see, and he brings lawsuits about any and everybody. He sues everybody for everything. The dude, Mr. Pin, Francina, her mother, her brother, his cousins, the DA, the this one, the that one, the YouTuber. He's suing anybody and everybody that he can. I'm beginning to believe that he feels that lawsuits are the new hustle.
Apparently it's a new hustle. A lot of us don't go to Popo. We don't do the Popo, Dave. We don't do the Popo. What you're doing is the Popo game. You're a snitch game, which is fine. Because apparently that's what you want to do. You understand? We don't do that. You know, we talk to each other and we learn from each other and we move forward with each other. You understand? I said that's what survivors do. We support each other. We do not use each other's pains or use our pains as a leverage in order to get a bag, because that's exactly what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing. You're disrespectful, and you come across as an angry. You talk about us coming across as angry black women. You come across as a hurt, angry black man. You come across as a hurt, angry black man. What are we supposed to do with you? You know, what are we supposed to do with you? Girl. And this is what I was saying with all the survivors. That's another thing that he was upset about. I was asking all the survivors that support him and support against the ladies, because they don't believe that Cassie or Jane and them are survivors. Okay, then what are y'all gonna do about Dave and Dave actually going after a woman with litigations after litigation, threatening to actually share her unclosed videos? And he took her dog. What are we talking about? The woman is on live saying, "Can you please have him leave me alone?" And he needs to prove it. He said, I have proof that she's harassing me. And then, okay, then share the proof. Because as far as I could see, everything that you show me that you're harassing her. So show me how she's harassing you. Show me the videos of her coming after you. Show me the text messages of her coming after you. Show me all these things. And then after that, I'll back down. I'll be like, okay, you know something, is both of y'all. I'm not going to take your side, because I still think that you're about some BS when it comes to Cassie. But at least I could say, you know something, is both of them. I'm going to step aside. I'm going to mind my business. I'm going to let it go. Show us the proof, because you said you were coming up with proof, and all you did is come up with more disrespect.
Well, the day that he decides to come up for proof, let me know so that I
Oh,
can
no,
be
he
there
could come
front
to
and
you.
center.
That girl Henny is welcome, Dave. If you're here listening, that girl Henny is more than happy to have you come on her show and chat about what's going on and stuff like that. You had an opportunity to come on my I brought you up on our live. You could have came, you could have calmed me down, and you could have said, hey, Mama Flip, calm down. I know you're upset with me about what you did with that girl, with my friend, that girl Henny. I know how you feel. Mama Flip, just calm down. Let me tell you my side of the story. Because I let you up. Well, you came in there, nothing but just disrespect, calling me all out of my name. I didn't call you out of your name one time. I even called you sir. And if you know me and you know my mouth and how disrespectful I could be, you lucky I didn't call your grandmother, your great-grandmother in slavery, the kind of thing that I call people boy. Well, you never heard me curse people. I curse people to
through the generations.
I will curse your mom. I will curse your great-grandmother so bad that she'll come up and slap you in the face. That's how disrespectful, how disgusting I could be. But I wasn't. I was trying to just make a point. And I was asking you, why did you disrespect my friend? I didn't say nothing about Francina. I said, why did you disrespect my friend? You could came up and say, well, she hurt my feelings because she said this and that. Okay, I was wrong. Let me tell you what my side of the story was. Let me tell you what I feel Francina did to me. I would have sat there and I would have listened. But no, you call me all kind of stuff, monkey, gorilla, all kind of stuff like that because you have issues.
Right.
This is like a man is legally stalking a woman because she broke. That's what is being said. She's saying that she's been trying to break up with him for years. She says she's using the legal system to break up with him. I've never even heard a woman even use that terminology like that.
Neither have I. But this seems to be the only way she'll be able to get away from him because he said he's not going to stop until he takes all her money and destroys her.
Why?
That is vindictive as hell. That's not survivor talk.
What did she do to you,
That's
Dave?
not survivor talk.
Seriously, Dave, what did she do to you? You can't.
Because guess what?
She's sweet like that, Dave. Seriously, let's talk.
We want to get away. We don't want to have nothing else to do with you. Like, we want away from you.
Let's talk. Let's talk Dave language. He's an ex-worker because he like talking about ex. Was she so sweet, David? Was she so sweet? Was she sweet like Cassie? Like you said, she's so sweet like Cassie that you can't let it go. There's others out there. There's others out there that got that sweet panani, David. They got that sweet panani for you.
It's like,
is she the only one that can fit? Is she the only one that can fit, David? Since we want to talk like that, we want to talk nasty. Is she the only one that can fit that you can't leave her alone? The girl asked you to leave her alone, David. Leave her alone. She no longer wants you, David. Let her go. Let her go. Dave, come on. You are now. That's what I was saying. That he's Mr. Viral right now. He's about to make bucks. Why is he harassing this young lady with a new case when he's about to get paper? Let her go and give her back her dog.
That part. Well, Mama Flip, I'm gonna check out because I got to go to bed.
Oh my God! Let's just finish it. Okay. Oh hell nah, my anxiety is through the roof. I just want to finish this show. The rest of your people who trying to talk to a woman is disturbing. And then after we out of here, guys, we're gonna leave, guys, because once Henny's gone, I'm gone. Also, I want to make sure that I show you guys. Oh, there's a lot now. I'm trying to go through.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a lot. You went all the way to the beginning. No, you gonna be here forever.
I'm woefully convinced. Lord, you guys had a lot of things to say.
Yes.
Slander. We must protect all. Yeah, all fupas. Exactly. She's not even arguing back, and he keeps going. Yeah, I wasn't even arguing with him. Like, it was crazy. We're going to get that. Yep, we are. I see y'all. Hold on. He's a whole. Okay. There's certain things I can't read. Over talking like, okay, I can't talk. You guys talking like, some of you guys must be Jamaican because y'all talk about girly and all kinds of stuff like that. Y'all must be some Jamaican people, some West Indian, because that's how West Indian people talk. All right, we're almost to the bottom. Hey, be more. I like to do this.
I told you they don't have no chill. Like
the baby mama calling her brothers. Mama Flip sound like the baby mama calling her brother. Boy, lad, you don't even know. Hold on. Almost finished, I think. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm almost finished there. Vanessa, a lot of you guys here. What's this? What's this? Hey, got it, girls. Just me. Everybody, why did everybody keep saying just me? Me too,
Because
Mama.
that's somebody's name in the chat. Just me.
Okay. Talking about BB Divas. Okay, highly upset. All right, hold on. Click, 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 click. Yes, please, especially on TikTok. That happened earlier. Yes, it happened earlier today, guys. Late, but still on time. Thank you for being here. Okay, and I think, oh, wait a minute. I see something. I want to continue. Hold on. The overtalker doesn't want to have a real conversation.
He
Exactly.
doesn't.
He sounds like a whole, okay, all right. Some things he was screaming like he was with Mama Flip. I know he was screaming like in my face, right? For a free Kindle. I saw
Yes.
that. I
Yes,
saw
it's
that.
free on.
When you
If
wrote
you
free,
go get you the Kindle app, and you can get his book for free. You don't have to give not one
oh
penny.
my God, he doesn't have that same energy as Henny. When she threw that shit, he's like, I don't care. I got paid anyway. Oh my God, I was laughing. Okay, let's get to the bottom. I think we got.
I bet you that book won't be free for much longer. He gonna go back in there and change that setting real quick.
Oh my God! Now you over here took some money out of the man. That's why gonna sue you. You took some money out of his mouth. Oh my God! You say get the Kindle. He was offended. I don't like him because he's on such a grandiose view of himself. I mean, again, as I said, he could be a survivor, but he's not acting like one. He's a black version of Buffalo Bill. Solid. Oh Lord, have mercy. I will go down the generation line. It takes me there. And let me tell you, when I tell you I go down the generation, ask my kids. I cuss you back so bad, you'd be like, God damn, like, Mom, stop. Goes out a Flip Mother and Henny for covering. Oh, respect. Thank you for being here, Queen Grandma. Okay, thank you, everybody. We are out of here. I just wanted to make sure that we talk about this. This is what happened to us today, and I wanted to make sure that we share it with you guys and stuff like that. Again, Dave, on TikTok, if you're on TikTok, that girl Henny says that you have an invitation to go on her channel to actually tell us exactly what your issue is with Francina. Francina also has an opportunity to come to that girl channel. And after you guys talk to her, then you guys talk to me, because I'm a lot more
tell your side of the event.
That girl Henny, because I'm gonna be yelling at people. So you go to that girl Henny first, tell y'all story, and then y'all can come to me and talk to me. I'll be there to I'll even be negotiating and delegating. I mean, I'm
gonna tell you now, I seriously doubt he will ever step foot up on my platform.
Well,
I doubt it.
He should give it
because I have questions, and when I told him, I said I read your book for free on Kindle. Yeah. Oh, it's free on Kindle. That he's not gonna talking to me, because I could just tell from the way he was responding to me, he ain't gonna like talking to me, because I'm gonna challenge him.
That's it.
I'm gonna challenge him at every corner and every turn, but I'm gonna be respectful if he comes on the platform. My thing is, only time I disrespect people is when they in my chat and they trolling and they decide to drop the link and they decide to come up. That's when I get real nasty. But if he were to come up there and talk, I'm not going to let him sit up there and act like he's the victim the whole time, though. Like, no, you're going to tell your part. Like, okay, so what did you do in that situation? Like, was there a part that you played in that? Because even as somebody who goes through domestic violence, at some point you have to have healthy accountability, which is called self-reflection.
Yes.
And you have to own the parts of the situation that you were responsible for, like not loving yourself enough, not protecting yourself enough, staying a little too long, being blinded, maybe moving a little bit because you wanted to be loved in that moment. Like, you have to sit back and really analyze yourself to really heal through this and take accountability for you, not the other person, for you, so that you can learn the lesson and move forward and not make those same mistakes again, so you can have those red flags burned into your brain. And know that when you see that red flag, don't close your eyes. Because I think that's what happens sometimes. You close your eyes, and when you close your eyes, the back of your eyelids are red. So you close your eyes and you don't realize that it's a red flag because you don't close your eyes. So you think it's just the back of your eyelids. You sleep. No, it's a red flag. Wake up.
And it's so true. And thank you so much for saying that. We're doing a great job. Thank you so much. But you're absolutely right. We need to be accountable. And even sometimes it takes us a year to be accountable.
That takes work.
It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of healing. But when you're in the middle of such of explosive story as the Cassie and Diddy, you should be working on healing all fronts, including your ex-girlfriend who you angry at. All right. You want people to feel empathetic, sympathetic for your story. Let her go. Let go of all the traumas in your past and move on. That's all we're saying. Stop being attacking survivors. Stop attacking women. Even if you were hurt, let it go. Get help and move on. Because you can't one day asking for sympathy and another traumatizing somebody. That doesn't make sense. Let it go. And even if she was the wrong person and she put you in the wrong, then let it go for your own benefit. Just let it go. And that's it. And stop talking to black women like that. Stop cursing us out and calling us out of our names, because you're never going to get the respect that way. And I think that's it. Thank you so much, That Girl Henny, for being
You're welcome. Thank you for bringing me up.
Of course. Oh, I want to tell you, hold on, before you leave. I'm so sorry. Hold on 1 second. I forgot something, because I want to show you guys where you could get the full video of all of the receipt of what I had to say about old boy. Give me 1 second. I want to go here so I can show you guys really quick, just in case you guys want to see the whole thing. Okay, hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. I have another channel, and my channel is Mama's Flip Live. Okay, because a lot of people know my Mama Flip slot channel, where me and my mother play slots, but I'm creating another channel. I create another channel. I only have 7 subscribers, so I cannot go live. I can't go live. I only got 7 subscribers, but here it is. As you can see, part 1, it only has 5 views. Diddy escort Dave attacking survivors and people give him passes. That's part 1. I'm going to share the part 2, where it's just the argument, where you could hear it, because when you hear it on this end, all you hear me is yelling at him. So please, if you guys are interested, please follow Mama Flip Live. I'm going to start doing a lot more content on that channel, because I keep doing my contents on my slot channel, and it's making people confused. So please come in Mama Flip Lives. So yeah, you guys can see, as you can see, it's 4 hours. So I have a lot of receipts about what he did to Francine and my thoughts on him. So please come on that live. And I think that's it. Okay. Thank you, Mia Moore. What about you? Share. Everybody know who you are, because they are your people, but share your thing anyway.
Well, I'm official That Girl Henny over here on.
Because you're not. Your name is not listed here. You know that, right? Why isn't your name on the display?
Because you have the comment up.
Is it? Hold on.
Yeah, you take the comment down, and you'll see our names pop back up.
Hold on, let me see. No, I don't see. Oh. No, I hide it.
The comment is still on the screen. You gotta.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to hide it. Okay, girl, I'm over here doing something.
You're hiding the banner. You gotta hide the comment.
Hold on. Give me a second. Now I gotta go back to comment. You see, I tell you, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Let me go down the comments and then hide the comment. There you go. Okay. Please.
On TikTok, I am thatgirl.henny. And then YouTube, Instagram, y'all know where I am, but I am gonna start moving a little bit more on TikTok. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, TikTok is. I love TikTok, because TikTok people care more about what I feel. All right. Good night. Mercy. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Good night.
No, Miss Mama Flip, Francina is in here.
Francina. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, she's here.
Francina. Oh my God. Francina, can you come up for a second? Is it possible? Is it possible you could come up real quick? Can you tell us? Lots of answered prayers. Can you come up? Came in late. Yes, please come up real quick. I'm gonna share. Are you here? That Girl Henny, can you stay for a minute?
I'm still here.
To the video. Yes, I'm gonna show you. I want you to click this. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, invite the guests. Okay. Click this link. Hold on. Because I don't know if you saw the video that we did. Can you click the link here? It's called the StreamYard. Please click the link. Ladies, give me 1 second. I need to rush the ladies' room again. Give me one. Please click the link.
If she clicks the link and you're in the ladies' room, I'm not gonna be able to bring her up. Well, let me just come back up on the screen and let me just let y'all let me just talk to y'all for a minute. If you find yourself in a situation with someone who has a Dr. Jekyll and a Mr. Hyde personality, please get help. Don't allow anybody to isolate you away from your family, away from your friends. If you notice that someone is slowly picking off your family members, that's a sign, that's a red flag. If someone is too good to be true, I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes pay attention because that could be a Prince Charming gaslighting you, love bombing you, and bringing you into a situation that you will be dumbfoundedly stuck in trying to get out of. Remember that abuse starts, it's mental. It's mental. It starts mental
I'm
before
back.
it gets physical.
All right. What did we say? Service assignment. Can you click the link? Make sure to follow the others. Let me see. Did she say she was coming up or she couldn't find the link?
She said she's looking for it's in the chat.
It's in the chat. It's actually in the chat. Are you on it's actually in the chat.
Oh no, it's not. Wait a minute. It's not. Hold on.
I just put it up there. You don't see it?
I don't have the link. The link is you gotta go to her live because it's not in mine.
Oh, is she on your live?
She's on my live. So you gotta go to Mama Flip's live.
And there's no way for me to share it with you because it's not letting me. It's on YouTube, but you have to go to Mama Flip Lives, MAMAS Flip Lives, and you'll be able to come in. Your link is in the chat.
It's in her chat. It's not in my chat.
Yeah, it's not on her chat. Is there a way for me to send it to you? I don't know if there's a way for me to send it to you.
In the private chat.
In the private chat? Hold on.
Yeah, up at the top, you see the comments. There should say private chat. Click the private chat and copy it and drop it, and I can drop it.
Okay, hold on. Private chat. Okay, good. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm doing this right now. All right. Do you see it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Francina, give us a second. She's gonna send it so you could come out on That Girl Henny page instead.
There it is.
There it is. Just please click that link. Thank you for being here. All right, guys. Instagram, we are talking. Hopefully she will come up. You guys are going to get a chance to meet the lady that I've been advocating for all day. She doesn't know me for anything in the world. All of a sudden, I took up her fight. So hopefully she could come in.
Be more said, click that link.
Click that link. Click that link. Please come on. Yes, I would love to have a conversation with you. I know it's late, guys, but this is important. If he's gonna, oh, there you are. Oh my God, you're here. Hold on, let me add you. Hi.
Excuse me. Oh my gosh, this is like I'm not in obviously early day tomorrow.
Oh my God. Do you know what's going on? Do you know that I took up your fight, girl?
Do you know? I just want to thank you for, this is the third person within the week that has been advocating for me without even having a conversation with me. I've never felt so seen and heard, and I just want to thank you two ladies once again. Thank you, and I'm also sorry at the same time.
It's
Girl,
okay.
don't be sorry.
Don't be sorry. We all have to support each other. We all have to support each other. And to be honest with you, I didn't even know your story until That Girl Henny. I got mad at him.
That's crazy.
Because he disrespected That Girl Henny and calling her a BBW. This is the type of caliber woman that's after me and stuff like that. You're not even coming out with a great face as a survivor out there. And he has so much more people that's supporting him than not supporting him. Trust me, I've been fighting with these people and I like a lot of them. I've been fighting with these people for weeks over the Diddy trial. So he has a lot of support out there. So for him to have all the support, like this great big advocate survivor, why are you talking to Black women like that? So that's how I came on. And when I heard what he said to her, now I had to go look at your story. And I've been looking at your story all day. And I did a 4-hour live about you sharing.
I didn't even get that. Like, I just heard that it was a video. But thank you. And I will check it out. And I will, because I think I see you did look on my TikTok.
Yes, I did.
Because I'm getting a lot of new people in there now that it's now people are making the
I was like,
connection.
this
But
is ridiculous that you only had 200 and something. I said, why are we supporting Dave? Because I refuse to call his first and last name. And by the way, when he came on the live, I don't know, please go check out. He
I
came
have
on
to.
screaming like a banshee. He
Yeah,
kept
you
on
gotta
saying his
replay
first
the
and last
video.
name.
That sounds like it.
Please replay. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna replay it for you. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna share you the link on your TikTok once I finish, so you can hear.
Gosh.
I did a smaller 27-minute where you can hear him and I argue with That Girl Henny, and then there's a bigger live where I showed all your clips, and I hope you don't mind. I actually told your story, and
I've been trying to tell my story since 2022, so I'm just thankful. Like, this is all I ever wanted, and it's just really hard to do this while you're in litigation. Because obviously that we're in court to 2026. So
to 2026. I thought I kept on
well,
telling
we're in two family courts currently,
oh my
and in
So
2026, because he doesn't want to let it go in Staten Island family court. We had the option to let it go, and he doesn't want to let it go. So we have to wait till February 4th, 5th, 11th, and 25th. Those are our 4 dates. And then it'll be the next 6 months, and then the next 6 months. But if we both agree, then it could be done. But that's really up to both parties to agree. So I have to just follow the rules, right?
Well, I don't want you to say too much because you're in a current case, because I don't want him
But
to
those are just facts of like the dates of the case. You know what I'm saying? I would never
Right.
talking about anything that I couldn't. And I am interested in having my attorney present, because she is interested in coming on here, because
Right.
it's very scary, and he will take this live, probably repost it. So you definitely guarantee views, because he will repost this. And he'll try to use it as a charge, but he can't. I've never said his name.
Want to talk about it. That's why I've never said his name. I called his name Dave, and let me tell you,
Well, I used his name.
He said his first and last name. When he was on my live, I was yelling at him at the time. I said, "You are Dave." He was saying this. I said, "No, to me, you're Dave." I was being all kind of petty, and I refused to say his name because I'm not.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to call you Dave because that's how you introduce yourself to me, and that's how we're going to keep it. But without you saying anything, right? I just want to let you know that he's saying that it was you harassing him, right? Because he felt that I was attacking him on your behalf, and I don't know the true story about what's going on. The way I'm going to tell you how I took it, and you can say yes or no. I took it based on what you said, is that he is still going to court after you. Like the lawsuits and stuff is what he is submitting to the courts, right? And
I got a new contempt charge. This is one thing I do want to clear up. This is a contempt charge he filed against me last Monday. I was on my day off. I get a call saying, if you don't show up to court tomorrow, you're gonna get arrested. Like, I get those calls every quarter, twice a quarter. Like, it's kind of routine, but it's like he's only able to do that because he has a standing order. So that's what we're looking to lift. And, I do have a GoFundMe. I don't know if you want to share that, but like, I am struggling. I do have a job, but it's very expensive. It's very expensive.
Please, can you?
Yeah, because you got to go back and forth to court in 2 different.
I've spent over $30,000 in legal fees and relocation fees. I had to move because of this guy. Okay. So how he was cursing you out today?
Yes.
I've experienced that in my whole area. I lived in a gated community. I had to move.
And you said 14 lawyers. First of all,
I have 4. Well, I'm looking for my 14th lawyer for this next case, because he's taking me back to Newark, even though he doesn't live there anymore. But it's just like he can do this because he has his order. So
I have a good lawyer, but I'm not even gonna put Joe out there because Joe's the man, and he's a little expensive, so I'm not gonna put Joe out there yet. But let me tell you something. This is what I told poor Dave, because Dave said he wants to put me in litigation. Let me tell you something.
He threatened you too?
Yeah, he threatened
her. He threatens everybody.
No, I want him to sue me though, because let me tell you, I want to give you my first and last name. I want you to take the time when I send you that tape to see who I am in real life.
Oh wow!
Because I want Dave to sue me, because the wrath of God is gonna fall on him, because he don't know me in real time. Everybody know me as Mama Flip, and my son is Queen's Flip, so everybody know me as an entertainer mother. He don't know me in real life. I can't wait to meet him in person, because I told him, I said, I gave him grace. I didn't talk about him beforehand until he went after That Girl Henny, because I didn't believe that he's a survivor. That's just my thing, because I support Cassie, But I gave him grace. I never talked about him until you went. I said, but if you want to sue me, then bring so I can bring the whole raffle card because you're going to give me permission now to really help Francine. Because I was going to reach out to you and say, hey, girl, I got some contacts here and there. Let's talk about how we could get this thing good. But I said, I'm going to leave y'all alone. But the moment he put my name in a lawsuit, then me and you are friends for life. I'm bringing in everybody. And if you need to know, I'm going to give you my name. I'm going to give you my first and last name. Please Google me. Please Google and see who the hell he's talking to. I hope
you just never know. You just never know.
Francine, can you clear up the order? Because that order was not a DV order, right?
No, the order was for the puppy and the baby. So
I can't believe that he took your puppy. I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah, he only did that to speed it up.
It's for stalking. It's a DV order, and I was like, no, it's not, because I'm listening. Then I'm listening to
and Maritza cleared it up. So before Maritza got sued, that was one of the last videos she posted. If you want to go back, she talks about it and she says, because he sent her documents, and she's just like, listen, like I'm reading it, but it says it was on the grounds of burglary and harassment. But it was harassment of the baby, which was already proven by his child's mother that nothing ever happened at ACS. So the order was never about him to begin with. He only did it to get.
I'm sorry to cut you off. It wasn't for the alleged hit of the baby. It was for harassing the baby.
Harassment of the baby. Like that's what they called it. And because when I had the letter from the state, they didn't let me show that in court.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have a witness to present the unfounded letter. So even though there was never, and it was just something that was made up. So you're literally making these allegations off of stuff.
And burglary of the dog.
Hold on. No. I'm talking about the baby. Is that ACS in New York?
It's DIFUS. So I was investigated by DIFUS and ACS.
Wait a minute. ACS in New York?
Yeah.
You need paperwork? You need paperwork? What you need? Yeah. Oh, you call me, girl. Oh my God.
Mama Flip is the plug. I'm trying to tell you, she's the plug.
My life, TikTok just restricted my life. It's okay. TikTok restrict my life. Restrict our life. Girl, I promise you, anything you need in New York.
Look at God.
Look at God. Call me. I'm giving you my any paperwork, documentation, legal, government, anything, because I want to know what's happening. I don't understand how you have to go to court back and forth multiple times. We do it. Judges, give me the judge information. Let me know, because I need to understand, because they're supposed to talk to each other.
Right.
Well, they're all in different counties, We're in Middlesex. We're in Essex.
Matter.
It's New York. It's New York.
New York's not allowed to talk to New Jersey.
No, I'm not saying New Jersey. New Jersey is a separate state. I could handle New Jersey on my. I have people I could call about New Jersey. I'm talking about New York. If he has several cases in New York and it's litigation, and it's proven that these litigations are non-founding, right? They should be talking to each other. Not Jersey. I'm talking about Staten Island, Brooklyn, New York. All of these should be talking to each other. You should be having multiple cases in New York. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I was saying. Like, all of these cases, they're dismissed, they're acquitted, they're this, they're that. Why are they still allowing these cases to continue to be filed when they are unfounded, when they are dismissed, when they are acquitted, when they're
all in different places? So like I have like a chart. So like I work with a chart, and I have like my record of this was thrown out, this arrest here. I've been in custody 3 times.
Oh my God.
The last time I was chained to an attempted murderer. Like it's a lot.
What?
It's a lot. It's a lot. But God is still in charge, and that's what's been keeping me. But it's just been a journey.
Let me tell you something. I want to say clearly on here, if it turns around that Miss Ressie, that you're the one that's lying and you're attacking poor Dave, then it's going to. I'm not going to be. I just have to say it. I'll open it. That I'm going to be upset about it. But I believe you. But I have to say it anyway. I have to say it.
Yeah, trust me, it's the furthest thing. This is a nightmare.
Because I see you in the police station. I see.
My grandmother is 91 right now. Yeah. He recorded my grandmother and put her on SoundCloud because he was begging her to repair the relationship. She almost had a heart attack on SoundCloud. You can hear it.
Oh my God.
Do you? I would never be playing with anything like this. These are my people.
I'm so sorry. No, I just had to say that, but I believe.
Yeah.
I mean, the reason why
the furthest thing from that
is the reason why I did a 4-hour live is to go after him because of That Girl Henny, and I just brought your story in. So there's nothing about your story that even hint to me that you're not telling the truth, because there's no reason why you're going to go to the clerk, videotape the clerk conversation. There's no reason why you're going.
That was the start. That was the I honestly was not saying anything about this case. Yes. He missed 2 of my court dates because he had court because he was a potential witness in the Cassie and Diddy case, and I was pissed because I was waiting for those dates since December. And how they do it in family court, they have you every 6 months you get dates. Okay. I was waiting for those dates since Christmas, and he doesn't show up. So those are paid time off days that I have. Yes. Why? Why is that even fair?
Why can't
so now I gotta
alone?
What?
Why can't he just leave you alone? That's the thing. Why can't he just say, that's it, it's over, just move on? Why can't he just leave
That was the initial statement. When he got the dog, he said it was because the thing is, it was never about the dog. So
no, it wasn't. It was about you. It was about you. And that was the thing that we were talking and we were discussing. Like, the things that he's doing are not the things that somebody who's been victimized that they actually do. You don't torment the person who's your alleged attacker or your alleged abuser. You don't do that. Like, you want to get the hell out of Dodge, and you have this order of protection that's supposed to be the shield between you and that person, and you put miles and states between you sometimes to make sure that there's distance. You don't keep going and filing this and doing this and doing that and taunting and taking the dog. And then I saw the video
and taking my name. So like I was trying to tell the judge, there's 2 judges. I'm like, if you Google myself, they asked me, they said, his family attorney asked me a couple weeks ago, they were like, oh, well, do you want to see him again? I said, I don't want to see him again as much as I don't want to Google myself and see his face. Right. And they tried to object that, but then the judge was like, no, absolutely not. Like, she does not want to see him when she Googles herself. Like, I'm tired of that. I'm a professional too.
Yeah.
Right.
You
and
know,
I'm so sorry. And you work for the city and you work with children and everything, and your fingerprint. I'm hearing all of this.
I used to work for the government. So that's what I'm trying to tell the officers, and they all want to just take my fingerprints. I even got sexually harassed in custody. The last time I was in custody, it was a whole CCRB thing. It's just been a traumatizing journey, and I don't want it to continue. I'm 34 with no kids. Yeah. You know, so no one deserves this, and I would never watch this travesty. Right. And just watch it and let it scroll. There's a lot of people in my city that just watch my stuff and they just scroll. They don't share. But you have strangers like you two that are taking the time on a night like this because it's actually concerning to you.
Yes. It doesn't make sense to us as survivors, right? No. It doesn't make sense to us as fellow survivors that a person who identifies himself as a survivor, who is getting a large audience as a result of his story, is actually attacking another survivor. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, you know, it's just 1 + 1 doesn't make 2 to me. I like, you normally, just like That Girl Henny said, you normally run from that. You're normally like, I want to start my life anew. I want to get rid of all and you normally move on and become something better. He's a big man in campus right now. He's about to make millions right now. He's making millions. He has views. He has everywhere. He has all the media on his side. He could be the media darling. He's actually the darling for the Diddy supporters. They love him,
which is great, and he should keep it up. But leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. That's it.
See, my whole thing with it is, if he's telling his story and you're a victim, most victims tell their whole story.
Exactly.
That means that if this were true, you would have been speaking about this on Tasha K, on Vlad, on Art of Dialogue, on CNN, on all the platforms you were going on. You would talk about how not only were you a victim to Cassie and Diddy, but I'm fighting litigations from my ex because this, and this. But he don't want to tell this story because if people start to dig in it like I dug in it, then they're going to start seeing something else. And if they strike a nerve, he can't control himself. Clearly,
you should hear the way
because the minute he came up on her live,
he cussed back.
It was all rage. It was all kinds of bitches, a monkey gorilla bitch, and this, that, and the third. Like, it was just out of control. He was out of control. And I said, that's the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde right there. Because that eloquent, poised, educated person that we're seeing in these interviews, yeah, that's the representative. But when the mask drops, who we got in the live, that's the real him. And that's classic behavior.
I'll be right back. I got restricted. Give me a second. I got restricted, so I'm coming back on the live again. Give me one second.
And honestly, I don't want to say too much on here as I am in litigation. But yeah.
That's why I was saying we didn't want you to say anything. I just wanted to confirm. I wanted to confirm my personal feelings on it, and I just needed you to say yeah, just so that because he's going around based on the conversation. He's going around and he's saying that it was you. I just want to make sure that what I read into it is what I read, that the cases that's coming up is him submitting something on you. That's what I needed clarification on. It's not you.
I didn't, I'm saying I'm not speaking about our case that we have coming up. So if any judge were to see this, I'm just here trying to move on with my life, and it's been so great.
What is your GoFundMe? I'm sorry. That's why I wanted to come back in here and say, what is
your if you Google my name, Fancyna Evins, it comes right up. But it says help my little sister break up legally.
Oh, nice.
And legally is in quotes.
Okay, great.
Okay, explain breakup legally, because this is what we never had anybody have to use that terminology before.
I love the terminology, by the way. I've never heard somebody say that break up with somebody legally. I love that terminology. It should go in a dictionary with your name on it. You should coin that and make sure.
Well, breaking up is not a crime is my catchphase, but that's pretty much what I'm trying to do, and I've been trying to do. But like I said, I don't want to say too much. My attorney did just text me, so I don't want to do too much. I still need her, but thank you, ladies. But
attorney, I hope that you didn't say anything that was incorrect here. We're not trying to get you in trouble at all. We really just want to support you and everything like that. So thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna send you a message. Okay.
All right.
We will be in touch, Francina.
All right. You have a good night.
All right.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.
I'm so sorry. I hope you didn't. I don't think she said anything that was that could be used. That I just wanted to make sure that I knew that those cases, because the way he came across, like, oh, it's like that she's the one that's litigating against me and stuff like that. From what I heard, his cases on her. So that's all I wanted to clarify and stuff like that. So, are you seeing anything on your end? Because you're looking down.
Yeah, I got
And can you add her GoFundMe?
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, you have something else? Let me look at
her. No. I have the GoFundMe.
Okay. Can you share it on your page?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna share the link to you.
Yes, thank you.
So yeah. I definitely want
to hear her story, because I want to know who she knows in New York, because I am definitely, because Mr. Dave want to play with me. I'm definitely, okay, this is her GoFundMe. I definitely want to, here's her GoFundMe, guys. I definitely want to see.
I just sent it in the back chat to you, in the private chat.
Thank you. Hold on. I definitely want to see, what's going on with the judge? If they're in New York, my thing is I don't have the same connection in Jersey that I have in New York. I don't have the same connection. But you
never know who you could speak to in New York that might go golfing with somebody that's in Jersey that could actually make a couple phone calls or actually, you know what I'm saying? Because it's nothing for that to be looked into.
Yes, because there's no reason for me. Guys, here's her GoFundMe. Right here, please go share it. Okay, this is her GoFundMe to help her out. There's no reason that why we cannot we cannot find out why they cannot finalize this case. If, as she says, right, and we're taking her word for it. And to be honest with you, I believe her more than I believe Dave. I'm so sorry. Dave was very disrespectful and hostile and disrespectful towards me. So I'm going to go with the person that I believe. Now, there's no reason for me, and again, I'm not a lawyer, to understand why there are multiple cases that's been dropped right? By various courts. She said it's because it's in different counties. So when she said different counties, I forgot. I didn't want her to talk too much, or I would have asked a lot of questions. When she said different counties, I'm wondering if she is saying different counties in Jersey, and now it's in New York, and we only have one case in New York. You see, that's why I don't know. Because if it's different counties in Jersey, New Jersey works differently. But in New York, unless you're in Long Island, we have Brooklyn, Manhattan, Bronx, Queens. I have connect everywhere. I have connect everywhere. And it would be nothing but a dream for me to make a couple of calls to find out why is it that multiple judges in New York are continuously taking this case and not seeing the connection. Now, I can't stop anything. I'm not that powerful, but I could ask some questions. And I know these judges talk to each other because I've seen them at dinners with each other. I've seen them talk to each other. I've seen them have phone calls in Zoom. They know each other. So why is it that these judges know each other and there's these litigations that's going from one judge to the next judge to the next judge to the next judge, and it's being acquitted without prejudice? Nobody's saying without prejudice for it not to be brought up again. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on with that. But in New York, I can at least ask a question to see what I can find out. I can find out. But again, as I said, I am going to give this man a little bit of grace because I'm not trying to do too much, because I have a tendency of doing a whole lot. Asking my kids, I have a tendency of putting my mouth and my nose. You're welcome, Francina. Thank you for being here. I have a habit of putting my nose, my mouth, my whole body, my whole energy, my whole into a situation.
Right.
You know, I want to speak to her. I'm going to see what information she have. I'm going to see if I can get in touch with some people to see if we could figure out what's going on. Maybe they need a mediator, because I'm more than willing to be graceful and get a mediator for them too. Whereas where I don't know if she's willing to sit with
I don't
Dave.
think she wants a mediator.
I know. I'm just saying, I'm putting out
left alone.
I know, but I'm willing to maybe have a mediator speak to Dave to see if they can help Dave cross over. And
no, you need an old priest and a young priest.
I'm trying to be great. I'm trying to be an advocate right now. I am.
Sometimes you just cannot advocate, though. That is a spawn from hell.
Well, he needs to stop. Dave needs to stop. Dave needs to leave her alone. He needs to move on with his life. Okay.
Oh, she said she's in contempt for he had her in contempt for trying to mediate.
Oh my God! Okay.
Listen, Flip, at this point in time, that man is hell bent on suing everybody. Okay, so at the end of the day, you know, I want to help Francina in any way that I can. I'll help you, my platform. Yes. If he wanted to come up here and be heard, you know, so people can hear his side of the story. But I really want to help Francina in any way that we can, because 26 cases is excessive.
That's too much.
It's excessive. And for it to be going on since 2022, that's 3 years.
Until 2026. She said until 2026. She said
not
until 2026. She still have court cases, spending $30,000 worth of court fees. Did you hear that she said that she was arrested twice? She was arrested twice.
Yes.
Arrested twice. And I have to be very careful because of who I am. I have to be very careful when we talk about essays, when it comes to, the police and other stuff like that. I think she was referring to the police. I have to be very careful with that because that's another conversation I have to have on the side. I have to be very careful with that.
3 times. She was arrested 3 times.
She was arrested 3 times. I remember, I didn't continue to conversate with the whole essay with one of the situation. I'm thinking that you're referring to the police or whatever, whoever arrested you. I have to be very careful on that light because I'm too connected to go into that. But I think that's something that you should pursue when you're ready to pursue it. But right now, what we need to do, we need to figure out if your case is in New York. Again, I don't know Jersey. I have to make a couple of calls to find out what's going on in Jersey. But if your case is in New York and some of the cases was dropped in New York, I need to figure out why these cases are continued, because New York is not like Jersey. It's not different counties. We have Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Queens. We do have different DAs and stuff like that, but they know each other. I promise you. Trust me. When you Google my name, you'll understand what I'm saying. They know each other. They talk to each other. They have meals together. They have dinners together.
That's why I said you never know who knows who plays golf, who can talk to somebody who could, you know.
There's no way that they don't know each other enough to know this case in their mind may be too small in their mind to touch on, but I need to understand if it's in New York, why he's able to continuously to sue you on the same issues over and over again, and no judge put a stop to it. That's what I need to know. So I'm gonna reach out to you. Definitely, I'm gonna send you all my information and stuff like that. We shared your GoFundMe. Again, I personally am going to go but so far because I need to be very careful because I have a tendency of taking things and I'm going to get myself in trouble because they're going to be like, yo, I'm using my whole power to go after this innocent guy, even though he's not. So I'm going to be very careful and move very carefully. But again, Dave needs to leave me alone. Dave needs to leave me. I'm going to talk to Francina Evins, Dave, and I'm going to see if I can help her. Yes, I am. I'm going to do that. But I'm going to leave you alone for now. But the moment you submit a lawsuit to me, the moment my name is any lawsuit whatsoever, you're giving me the carte blanche to use everything I know.
You're being graceful. I'm going to express my First Amendment right of freedom of speech and the press, okay? Because I am a member of the press. I need to go get my press card, my press pass, because I'm a member of the press. So I have freedom of speech.
Yes.
So please, and I'm using court documentation, all of that. So
yes, and that's why I'm handing it to you.
How far or how deep I'll go because, as you saw, I already went as far back as to your kidnapping and second-degree robbery and all of that.
Yes,
I will put it all out there so that we know the story. Because I know he's not gonna come and give his side of the story because he don't want the smoke. So that's cool. That's fine. You don't have to come up here because I'll tell the story through your court docs, and then we could pick apart what's factual and what sounds like BS. Because even listening to some of the videos when he called a place that she was working at, saying, "I've been calling y'all for a whole year and y'all wouldn't help me," and she works there. The lady is telling him, "If you have an open case, we can't help you."
Wow.
And instead of him hearing what she's saying, he's pressing the narrative that, oh, y'all aren't helping me because she's involved with your agency. The lady just told you, if you have an open case, an active case, we cannot help you. But he still wants to flip it around and make it about Francina. And then you're suing a DA. Like, come on. Do I need to, like...
I mean, Dave, what did Francina do to you so much that you can't let her go,
she
man?
Took that candy. I can hear it when you walk out, even when you talk, it ain't over me.
You couldn't keep Cassie. Now you're trying to go. Let her go, man. As a true advocate, a true survivor, if you say let her go and move on with your life, what's wrong with you, man? Let her go, man. Let her go. But with me, you heard what that girl Henny said. She's going after you too, and I am giving you grace as of now because I know what I could do. So I'm going to give you grace. But the moment, because I like people to swing the first punch. The first moment that you punch me, that means I have to defend myself. That means I'm going to use every bit of energy and power I have to defend myself. So I'm just letting you know, Dave. So please sue me if you want to, because I'm going to have a field day with you. I really am. But at this time, I'm gonna let that girl Henny, because she does it a lot better than me, handle the situation. Because I don't want nobody accusing me of using my power to go after somebody. So I'm gonna sit back and let it be. But in the meantime, I am gonna be helping Miss Francina to see what information I could get from New York to help her maybe move everything forward in an amicable way so that you guys could part ways amicably and stuff like that. I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to be graceful. I'm going to try to be graceful.
She has high hopes.
I'm going to try to be graceful. I am. I want to try to be graceful. I'm going to call a few people, see, hey, you know, we got two people here that they can't meet eye to eye. What can we do to help them separate and split amicably? And I hope you give her back her dog. Because I'm going to ask for that. I'm going to ask for that you give her back her dog. But other than that, I'm going to let you be. But come after me if you want. Because it's going to be fun for me. Because I don't have nothing but time and opportunity. And I'm going to create this. My son is about content, right? Flip is all about content. You know I'm going to make this a content. What? But anyway, we should go. It's late.
Yes,
and I'm supposed
it's
to
late, and I'm getting sleepy, and they know how I get when I get sleepy. I start getting silly, and I start, I got to. But thank you, because I was sitting here like, dang, I didn't even have myself set up for my 10 o'clock live. I don't know what I'm gonna go live about. And as soon as I was saying that, boom, you called me. I was like, up, there goes the 10 p.m. live right there.
Well, definitely, let's reach out to Miss Francina and her on her chat. Definitely see if you could have her come up on your show and then continue. Like, again, I'm going to step back and I'm going to allow it to just be. This is the only thing I want to talk about when it comes to it. I want to help her in the back end.
He pushed me, and I'm petty. I don't need you to punch me or pinch me. Mm-hmm. You pushed me.
He already started with you first.
Me, and I'm that child that you push, and I want to push back now. So yeah, I'm gonna start this off slow, and I'm gonna see how it goes.
Her lawyer's in the chat also. Hey, how are you? I'm sorry, we're about to leave. My lawyer's here. Did you want to come up? If she want to come up, or did your lawyer want to come up and have a few words? Because I wouldn't mind that
you would be on your own with that one, because I am sleepy.
No, go ahead, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Thank you for being here. Thank you.
But Francina, definitely. I sent you a message, so definitely reach out. What we talked about is what we talked about. I'm Miss Evans' lawyer in New Jersey. They cannot set up a mediation. Restraining orders in effect. Orders. You heard that? Orders.
Okay, orders. So they cannot set up. Okay, so my question is if you would like to come up, because I know that girl Henny could step up. I want to make sure that she did not say anything that you want to maybe clarify, because I don't want to get her in trouble by her being on live. If you would like to come up, I am more than happy. I'm going to share the link here that you could, just in case if you need to clarify anything on her behalf. Oh, please don't charge her by the hour. Please. Please don't charge, because I know how my lawyer is. But if you want to come up and say a few things and clarify some stuff that we may have gotten wrong, please come up. If that's what you would like to do. Hold on, let me do it.
She said perhaps tomorrow.
Okay, yes, perhaps tomorrow. Okay, then please come up. But I wanted to tell you, I don't have a connection. I don't have connection in Jersey yet. I have connections in New York. And it's New York that I want to figure out why is it. Yes, we can set up another time anytime. Definitely, I would love for you to really connect with that girl Henny, because it's going to
We're already connected.
Yeah.
I'm just not showing. I don't want to talk about anything just yet. But
yes.
I am in communications with Francina. But
and her lawyer too.
I'm not going to discuss anything, Mama Flip.
What I'm saying is
I cannot confirm nor deny whether or not I have spoken to anyone besides Francina.
Okay, perfect. I'm just saying that she said right here, can we set up another day to talk? I'm saying, yes, I would love to talk to you, but if you don't reach out to me, please reach out to that girl, Henny. I have to be very careful because of who I am. I need to be careful how hard I go, because I could be accused of using my power in order to go after somebody. So I want to be very careful.
Not me. I'm a member of the press.
I need him. I'm a member of the press too, but I have
but I don't have none of that. I can. Yeah. In other words, what I'm saying is, what you can't do,
she could do.
I can do, and I'm going to
do everything on the back end. I can do everything on the back end. But if he comes after me, then I can use every power that I have to protect myself. But in the meantime, I just want to know, when you do speak to any of us, is there anything I could do in New York? That's all. New Jersey, I have to do some digging. But anything in New York, you call your girl so I can find out what's going on in New York. All right?
Well, before I go, I'm going to say this. Dave, It was not a pleasure meeting you underneath those circumstances, but you did show your hands.
Yes, you did.
And
your tight ass. Excuse my language.
Mama Flip may be, forgiving and ready to like
Not forgiving.
put things to the side, but the way you spoke to her was disgusting, deplorable, and egregious. And I'm not one of those people that's going to sit back and allow someone to be disrespected in the manner that they were. And you have a very deep hatred
for women.
Women.
Yes.
And you need help. You need help. You talked about Diddy needs help. Maybe the both of you need to go sit down in the same counseling and intensive therapy center and go get the help that you need. Because you, my dear, you're dangerous. Yeah. You're dangerous. From what I saw today, you're dangerous.
Yes. And let me make it clear. I'm not forgiving Dave. Okay. I'm not forgiving Dave. I'm not forgetting what Dave said. Me and Dave have major issues. The way I'm going to handle it is I'm going to help Francine in the background in order to get her the support and help that she needs. I'm saying today that I am giving you grace because of who I am in real life. That's what I'm saying. You piss me the hell off.
You may be giving him grace, but I know other people that ain't. So
I am giving you grace on God because I know where I'm coming, and I'm going to give you just one, because the thing with me, I need to explain why I'm coming after you, and you cursing me out on the live may not be the explanation I need. It's going to be a start, but I need you to do something for me to use every single connection and power I have to come after you, because you said you're going to destroy me. You see, you don't think I didn't hear it, right? I heard that you said you're going to come after me and you're going to destroy me. You see, that live I'm going to use, but that's just the first step. I need you to do something else for me to go crazy, all right? So that's why I say, please Google me, see who I am, so that we could be on and popping. So I am giving you a little grace, just a little bit, because I heard what you said. I'm giving you a little grace just because of who I am as a person. I'm just giving you a little grace, but I ain't gonna forget, and I'm not gonna forgive. I'm just giving you time to piss me off again. That girl Henny, you gotta go, babe.
Yes, I do, because I am sleepy. Okay,
Good night, my love. So take
care, everybody. Thank you, Mama.
That girl Henny. I'm gonna follow her as she get at you though. I'm gonna be involved in all of that, but I'm just not gonna be doing it. All right. Bye. Good night.
All right. Good night, everybody. Rest well.
Good night, darling. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being. Thank you so much, Miss Francina. I hope I'm not pronouncing your name, Francina, for coming here. Thank you for your lawyer for being here. I didn't expect all of this to happen. To be honest with you, when I woke up this morning, I woke up sick and in bed. I didn't expect to get so upset. And this is her lawyer right here. Thank you so much for being here. Really, I can't believe that you are here. You're a real true advocate, a real true lawyer to be out here after midnight talking on your client's behalf. Thank you for being here. I didn't expect to get that angry, to have an long hour conversation about this guy, Dave. I don't know Dave like that. All I know is that Dave claimed that Cassie was the mastermind behind the whole Diddy case, and I didn't agree with that at all, because I saw all the evidence in the trial. I was in the trial every single day. I read the transcript. That is not how he reads. Also, Diddy's not the type of person that's going to allow any woman to run him. So I already thought that it was about some BS when it came to Dave anyway, but I gave him grace. I didn't talk about him. I didn't attack him. I left him alone. Every time when somebody asks me about Dave, I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm not feeling Dave as a survivor, but I'm going to leave him alone. I said, because I don't know what the whole story is. But based on the two things he said about Cassie, I'm not liking it. So I'm just going to give him grace. But I got mad when he came after that girl, Henny. Instead of him coming at me correct, it was like, Mama Flip, let's talk about it. This is why I'm upset. I would have gave him an ear. I would listen to him. He came at me and called me all kind of ugly, all kind of oogly. He called me, okay. He said he's going to decimate me. I don't know who he is. He has all my information. He has my life. Obviously, poor Dave don't know who the fuck I am. But Dave is going to get an education real quick about who I am and how I live and how I stay. You understand what I'm saying? So with that said, I'm gonna because That Girl Henny doesn't need anything from me. It was her fight in the first place. It was her fight. I'm just here as her cheerleader, fighting alongside her. You know what I'm saying? I am definitely gonna sit back and allow That Girl Henny to do what she does, and I'm gonna be applauding. I'm gonna hopefully be able to help Miss Francina and get her some information. If her case is in New York, please be able to help with that. And that's it, guys. Thank you for coming. We didn't expect this to be this big thing, but it is what it is. So welcome to our lives. Okay, bye. David, get help, Dave. Give her back her puppy. Drop the case. Go into mediation. Now, you can't do mediation in Jersey, obviously. Just drop the case and move on with your life, Dave. Move on in life and give her back her puppy. All right. Good night, guys. Thank you for being here. Bye, TikTok. Okay, bye. All right. Bye, Instagram. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys had a chance. It has been a whopper, guys. If you guys didn't hear, whoever came in, I had a big argument, fight, disrespect with Dave. Dave is the one that is Cassie Diddy, former escort. He's the one that had an 8-year relationship with Cassie and Diddy. He's the one that's going out here doing all of these press runs about his book. He's the one that's blaming Cassie for everything and not blaming Diddy at Oda. If you guys paid attention to his live, he was calling Cassie out of her name. Why would a man call Cassie out of her name after being in a relationship with her for 8 years? Maybe it wasn't a relationship, but you were going back and forth with her for 8 years. All of a sudden, you're hating on her and you're giving Diddy credit. That's who we talking about. That's a survivor that you want to talk to. And that's a survivor that's out here disrespecting Black women. That's who Dave is. But anyway, that's who y'all want to support. That's on y'all. That's who I ended up talking to today. He showed me his entire behind. I showed him mine. And here we are. And thank you for Miss Francina. For Miss Francina Evins is his former girlfriend that she broke up with him since 2022. I'm not sure of the reason why. There's some conversation about that. But ever since 2022, he's been harassing her, in my opinion. There's been various litigation. He say he's the one that has the protective order against her. My whole thing is that everything I've seen so far has been his case against hers. Yes, she does have a case against him as far as I think That Girl Henny, as far as stopping him from harassing her and stuff like that. So she has a case, but most of the cases I'm seeing is him keep going back to court. And even if they didn't have the court, even if I have that all wrong, let's just say, okay, Mama Flip, you got it all wrong. It's him. Is she harassing him? The fact of the matter is there are content creators that has shown texts in which he's threatened to share her videos of her undressed. She said that she never sent him any videos or photos of her undressed. And he's saying that he using the videos of photos that he took of her coming out of the shower. Like, who does that? And he said it. There's a text message. There's a text string that I saw in which he said that. Okay. Also, he disrespected his baby moms, his daughter moms, and called her roach and cockroach and stuff like that. He owned and he took away his parental right of his special needs daughter, and then he took the dog from his former girlfriend. Like, come on now. Come on now. I've met some petty men, but that he gone beyond petty. Poor Dave has gone beyond petty. Dave need help. He need help and stuff like that. And every time somebody question him or even hint that they don't agree with him, he start cursing them out like a dog. He hates Black women. He cursed Black women like dogs. And that's who David is. So that's who we are talking about tonight. I didn't expect it to explode to where it is, but this is who I am. I am now your new independent media. And I will always get down to the truth, whether people like it or not. You may not like my method, but I will always get down to the truth. So thank you for being here. Bye, Instagram. See y'all later. Bye, my family. I see all my families on this live at the middle of the night. Bye, my brother, my sister-in-law, my daughter-in-law, and everybody else who came in. Okay, take care, guys. Okay, bye-bye. All right, YouTube. Thank you, everybody on YouTube. Thank you for being here. We are Mama Flip Slot Channel. We play slots, but also I have a separate channel. I only have 7 subscribers on that channel. It's Mama's Flip Live. Mama Flip Live. Please consider joining that. I want to start doing more content on my Mama Flip Lives when we talk about these things instead of doing it under Mama Flip Slot channel. I'm just saying. I want to start doing this more. Take it off of my slot channel. So thank you for being here. Thank you. Please follow my channel and we'll talk more. I'm sure Dave have something for me. I can't wait for me and Dave to meet up in person. Dave ain't gonna like me too much. He really not. Anyway, guys, good night. Thank you for being here. All right, take care, guys. Take care. It wasn't a damn relationship. It was contracted work. I know the way he feels is like he's crazy. There was a person that was on live earlier that said that he also harassed them with a lawsuit. I don't know if the person said that they wanted to come up. Please, if that person is still here, please consider reaching out to That Girl Henny. She will be the best person for you to reach out to actually continue telling your story and stuff like that. Again, I would love to talk to people, and but I think this is That Girl Henny's story. This is the reason why I'm not even going to take it on, because That Girl Henny is the one that started this investigation on Dave. So I would like just to leave it up to her. The only way I'm going to come back in if Dave wants to continue pursuing some litigation with me, then it's going to be on and popping. But yes, please go to That Girl Henny for all the updates and everything like that. I'm sure she's going to find out everything about Dave. I feel bad for Dave. He pissed off the wrong woman. Lord. Anyway, good night, guys. Okay, bye-bye. Hold on. Anything else? Did anybody else? I see a new message. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to go to bed. Oh, that's who it was? Joined both of them. Oh, thank you, because thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Okay, good night, guys. Okay, good night.